Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Happy Sunday. Once again, sorry for the delay. 6 minutes late. They left me home alone. That's what happens when you leave me home alone. I got to figure out how to do the whole studio. It's Sunday, though. I can't expect the people that I work with to come into work, but I can expect you guys to tune in because Trump is going absolutely parabolic. Guys, if you're joining us right now on YouTube, come say what's up. If you're on Twitter, say what's up. Trump is currently at a $13 billion market cap. We're going to go through Trump and everything today, guys. It's been absolutely wild, but here it is. Not even 2 days old. Not even 2 days old. There's so many updates to go through when it comes to the Trump token. Absolutely insane, the growth that we've seen here for Trump. Look at the 15-minute chart. So we're going to go through the history of this token, guys, where I think it's going to be going. I think it's going to be going much, 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 much higher. I said it on day one. I think it was 4 hours after it launched, maybe 2 hours after it launched. And I said that Trump will flip Pepe, Trump will flip SHIB, and Trump will flip DOGE, and Trump will be the first meme coin to ever break a $100 billion market cap, which it's at a $12 billion market cap, $13 billion market cap. I think it's going to go much higher, guys. It's just, you don't really ever get a time where the president of the United States, the man that saved cryptocurrency, single-handedly saved cryptocurrency. Without Donald Trump, I think we can all agree that crypto would be, we probably have like a 60K Bitcoin right now. If Kamala won and Gary Gensler probably got appointed for another 6 years or 4 years, we would probably have a 60K Bitcoin. So this man single-handedly saved cryptocurrency. And once Watcher Guru confirmed that it was real, I knew that it was going to be an absolute banger. So this was when I first saw it. And thank God, guys. First off, cheers. We're drinking Celsius, little Coca-Cola Celsius. Thank God, really. I have to thank God because I was supposed to be on a flight on Friday to Los Angeles, California, but I decided to stay put. I was on my computer. It was like 9:45 p.m. You can sit down if you want. My buddy Mike's here as well. We're going to get him on the camera. It was around 9:45 p.m., guys. I was probably the first person that you followed. Not to toot my own horns, but I was just online. I saw this tweet. My new official Trump meme is here. It's time to celebrate everything we stand for, winning. Join my very special Trump community. Get your Trump now. Go to gettrumpmemes.com. Everyone on Twitter says it's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. First thing I do is text Rodney. I go, bro, did Trump just launch a meme coin? He's like, no way. I checked True Social, and he has the same exact tweet up. And I'm like, okay. I'm not going to ape in yet. I'm going to look at this for a little while. It was around $100 million market cap. $100 million market cap. And then it went to 200 million, 300 million. It was about like 10 minutes afterwards. And I was like, fuck it. We have to ape. And everyone on crypto Twitter was calling it a scam. And honestly, I always say this, ape first, ask questions later, but only ape what you're willing to lose. I mean, like if you remember when Dog with Hat had their Twitter account hacked, all these other companies had their Twitter account hacked. If you ape, you might get wrecked. But it was about, I think like 30 or 35 minutes in, I go, wait, he's best friends with Elon Musk. He owns True Social. And they're still up. I get it. They're at a crypto ball. The campaign's there. And then I was like, dude, this is strange. Like Eric Trump, Donald Trump Jr., Elon Musk, no one's tweeting about it. And then I was like, wait, they probably can't. It's a meme coin. They can't tweet about it and pump their own bags. So I decided to ape, guys. And man, what a wild ride it's been. First off, if you're in the chat, guys, let me know. Let me know if you have gotten into Trump at all. Let me know your thoughts on Trump. I think this is going to be the first meme coin to a $100 billion market cap. I think it's going to flip Doge. We'll pull up the meme coin rankings right here and just see kind of where it's at and what it's already done, how much success it has already had, because it's been absolutely wild to see Trump do what Trump has done. But here is the top meme coin. So it started off at 0. And Trump literally flipped Brett, Mog, SPX, Floki, Dog with Hat, Pudgy Penguins within the first hour. I mean, it was at a $3 billion market cap within the first hour, guys. Flip Pepe earlier this morning, flip Shiba Inu earlier today, and now is at a $13 billion market cap. I made a video yesterday, guys, saying that it's going to flip Dogecoin. You heard it here first, or you didn't maybe, but it will flip Dogecoin. There's not a doubt in my mind. Just put 2 and 2 together. You think that Donald Trump meme coin, the president, doesn't flip a meme coin that's 10 plus years old? Elon Musk is not going to bull post Dogecoin. Honestly, dude, you have no idea how big, and I say this respectfully to 47, you have no idea how big his ego is. Donald Trump has the biggest ego. I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump does a Trump strategic reserve before he does a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Like, he's going to do some wild shit with the Trump coin. And the coolest thing, someone's like, what's he going to do with it? Like, what? He'll never tweet about it. Donald Trump will never tweet about it. 80% is locked. The tokenomics are wild. I don't know how that plays out in the future. He owns 80%. Like, the price that we're seeing, the $12 billion market cap, is just what's available to the public. The real market cap right now is 63 billion. But Donald Trump owns what, 51 billion of that? It's wild. The tokenomics are wild here. But we don't care. But yeah, dude, even the website, like, one of the reasons I didn't buy, like, how scammy does the website look? Oh, they changed it. Yeah, they did. Yep. Okay. So, dude, this website, guys, you have no idea. Like, to ape into this token at a $300 million market cap, you were aping money that was for sure to be gone. Because I went to this website. I actually screenshot it. Okay, so I actually screenshot it and sent it to Buddy. So I'll pull it up and I'll show you it. Look at this, guys. So this said the only Trump meme, and they changed the website. Yeah, it's called gettrumpmemes.com. When it first launched, you guys can't see my browser. It's called gettrumpmemes.com. When it first launched, it was called Airdrop-GetTrumpMemes. And then on the website, okay, I'm going to make a funny ass tweet about this. I don't know if I should because it's kind of fudding, but literally on the website when it launched, this is a Solana token, right? It said claim your free ETH airdrop or some shit like that. Like, we're rewarding ETH holders, claim your airdrop. And it was a Solana token. And I sent that to all my buddies and I was like, this is for sure a scam. I can't believe they took that away, but here's the allocation. Who cares? I mean, price goes up. We're going to have to deal with this at some point. What is it? 80% is held by Trump is pretty much what I'm seeing. 10% to us. Sounds about right for politicians. Here's the unlocks. I mean, the tokenomics are as bad as they get. That's the only reason that anyone can shit on it. But I agree, Steve. This could be bad, especially if it dumps, it remains strong. It could, I mean, dude, it's not going to dump. There's so much money on the sidelines waiting. Like, my buddy today is like, hey, one of the wallets holds a large amount of supply. What happens if they dump? Like, there's literally hundreds of millions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars waiting on the sideline to buy Trump at a better entry. I got in at, I don't even know the dollar. Like, what was it? $2, $1? I don't know. I got in early. And if this thing goes back down to 5 billion, I'm going to put more money in. I mean, we have a long cycle. So I think tomorrow, realistically, I mean, it goes one or two ways, guys, just like anything in the crypto space. Is it going to pump on Inauguration Day? Will it dump after? Historically, cryptocurrencies will dump, buy the rumor, sell the news event. But rewind yourself to November 6th when Donald Trump won. That wasn't a buy the rumor, sell the news event. We went from 64K to 99K to 108K, whatever all-time high is. So I'm not even going to take profits. I mean, dude, this is so early. Like, if we do dip tomorrow, I'm going to be buying more. I will be buying more. What do you think it'll go to by tomorrow? That's what I'm saying. You have no idea. No one knows what it's going to go to. If it does dip, I'm buying more. That's all I'll tell you guys. I'm putting more money in. I aped in nice at a 300 mil. I'm up very, very nicely. I mean, very nicely, thanks to Donald Trump, the greatest stimulus check in the world. But if it does dip, we shall see. But yeah, I want to find that photo for you guys. It's literally hilarious. But let's keep going through the timeline, because this has been a wild ride for all of us. And guys, if you haven't yet, make sure to retweet this. Follow me here on X if you have not yet. So look at this. I tweeted this out. This was like an hour after he launched it. Real or fake? People are saying real. This is the craziest tweet right here. 7 billion ain't no way. Guess what? This actually, because the circulating supply wasn't live on DEX tools, it had 100% circulating supply. They didn't calculate that Donald Trump owned 80%. This 7 billion was really like a $1 billion market cap because of the circulating supply, right? Because he owns 80%. Stop trading, start believing. This is when things were just fucking. I was like, all right, I'm going to sleep. Either I wake up a billionaire or Trump gets rugged. But this was before we even knew that it was real. We had no idea. Both timelines are equally exciting. All I know is and I couldn't go to sleep. I literally got up, can't sleep, bought more in. And then, yeah, this was when it was confirmed. Making videos about it. Hawk Tua girl comes out of retirement. And look, this was when it was at a $3 billion market cap. I said, Trump will flip DOGE. Trump will flip Pepe. Trump will flip SHIB. We found the #1 meme coin in the world early. Send Trump higher. I mean, it doesn't take a meme coin genius, guys, to understand like what, once it was confirmed by Watcher Guru, it doesn't take a meme coin genius to understand that this thing was going to absolutely giga send. And even, let's see, I had a tweet yesterday that I want to see if I can find it. I think I quote tweeted it. Right here. This is, dude, this is for all the people out there that were sidelined. You have to realize, like, if you're seeing it on Twitter, even if you think you're late because people got in at $1 billion, $2 billion, $3 billion, you're still early. I tweeted this yesterday, guys, when Trump was at a $5 billion market cap, okay? $5 billion. I says, you didn't miss Trump. It's trading under a $7 billion market cap. It was like a 5.5 billion. Normies are waiting for a Coinbase listing to buy. This was before a Coinbase listing. Trump is going to 100 billion. We are so early. This was at a $5 billion market cap. This was yesterday at 11 a.m. $5 billion market cap. Fast forward 12 hours later, we're at a $12 billion market cap. So if you weren't crying because you didn't get it on launch, you still could have 2x, 3x your money. Imagine if you put in $1,000. Imagine if you put in $10,000. Imagine if you put in $100,000. I know a lot of people that are putting in millions of dollars. You could have made a 1.5 million. And I'm telling you right now, it's still early. Not financial advice, but will you get a better opportunity to buy Trump? Probably, honestly. With election day, I mean, the token literally just ran from $0 to $12.4 billion. It is now, let's just take a look here. It's now the 16th ranked cryptocurrency. This is insane. This is actually insane, guys. And I think it was higher, right? Because it's on a little bit of a dip right now. We're on a little bit of a dip. Yeah, we were up here. But Trump is trading higher than Pepe, Uniswap, Litecoin, Polkadot, SHIB, which has been out for 4 years, Toncoin, and it did flip. I believe it flipped HBAR, Stellar, and Sui. Can someone correct me if I'm wrong? Did it flip AVAX? I think I saw your pop tweet saying it flipped AVAX. Holy shit, this stream is pumping, guys. There's 6,500 people in here already. If you don't follow the boy yet, make sure to give me a follow. Say what's up to people in the chat. Farm, we love scams. Let's see. What's up, chat? Rodney wants to come on. Rodney, come up in studio. Rodney, come up. I can actually look. I put the black magic here so I can fucking flip a switch. Let's send Rodney the link. Sorry, bro. I didn't see your text. Check your Twitter, Rodney. Mike, you want to get on stream or no? I got my buddy Mike in, guys. I can put you on stream. Rodney, check your Twitter. We can do a 3-way stream with Mike. You're cute. Thank you. But are you a girl? Because I'm locked in right now. I'm sorry. I'm locked in. I got no time for fucking women, no time for partying. It's all work. It is all work, ladies and gentlemen. We're locked in. You need to be locked in. And I will give everybody a fair piece of advice, fair piece of warning. I do think that we're going to see other big launches coming up. I'm not going to be surprised if we see a Mr. Beast launch. I'm not going to be surprised if we see an Elon Musk launch. I would be a little bit more surprised for that. I'm not going to be surprised if we see the president of El Salvador launch a meme coin. You're hearing this here first, guys. You need to be ready, because I really do believe that we're going to see some massive launches. If I were you guys, I would have Solana loaded up in a wallet. I would have Ethereum loaded up in a wallet. I wouldn't buy those scam celeb shit coins, right? Like if Mark Wahlberg launches a coin, fuck it. If Leonardo DiCaprio launches a coin, fuck it. If Elon Musk, Dana White, Joe Rogan, Nayib Bukele, the president of El Salvador, Javier Milei, Argentina, you don't think the president of Argentina just saw what happened? You need to be ready to go, guys. You need to ape. Actually, do whatever you want with your money. I'm not telling anyone what to do. I need to ape. Because I ape nicely. Yeah, these aren't celeb coins, though. I hate celeb coins, trust me. And I see a lot of these people that were shilling those celeb coins, like taking credit, like, yeah, celeb cycle. No, celeb cycle's not back, bro. You got your followers wrecked. Donald Trump, the president of the United States, launched a meme coin, and it's sending. This is not a celeb cycle. So I'm not saying get ready for celeb tokens. Don't buy any celeb tokens. Send them all to zero. Andrew Tate. What's Andrew Tate doing? Tate's going to launch it. Yeah. Tate is the most irrelevant person in the crypto space. I have 10 times more power than Andrew Tate in cryptocurrency. It's actually insane. He's the self-proclaimed most Googled man on the world, a self-proclaimed billionaire. His shitcoin's trading at $30 million. If I launched a token right now, it would 10x that within a matter of minutes. There's 7,200 people on this stream right now. I'm giving you guys free alpha. Anytime Andrew Tate does a stream on Rumble, he has his team pumping and dumping meme coins while he shills them to you. We are not the same. Yeah, Tate's going to launch a bunch of rugs, but I'm not saying buy celeb tokens at all. I'm not saying buy celeb tokens. I'm saying if the president of El Salvador, the president of Argentina, Elon Musk, Dana White, you don't think Dana White is thinking about this? Like, dude, his buddy's in office. You don't think there's going to be a Dana White coin or a UFC coin? Why not a UFC coin? Hey, launch a UFC coin, the fastest growing sport in the world. Same thing, same tokenomics as Trump. It might not get as high as Trump is, but it could be good. I don't know why there's not a UFC coin. And the coolest part is that, dude, they have nothing to worry about. Like, Donald Trump is now the president. He appoints the leadership. He makes the rules for the SEC. Rodney, are you in? Okay. All right, all right. So if you did miss it, though, Coinbase listed Trump last night. Binance listed Trump last night. And I made a prediction earlier this morning. Let me know what you guys think about this. I said Trump will be listed on Robinhood in the next 24 hours. Stay tuned. I mean, guys, this right here is a guarantee. This is a guarantee. Maybe not 24 hours. I wouldn't be surprised. It might be 48 hours, but I can promise you right now, I would bet my entire net worth, really, that Donald Trump's token, Trump, will be listed on Robinhood app. I mean, Robinhood's, they're kind of in the game, you know. They listed Pepe pretty early. They relisted XRP pretty early. I think they relisted all the tokens. Like, once Gary Gensler was gone, there is no doubt in my mind that we will see Trump traded on Robinhood, which is the normie app. Trump is not even available on Coinbase yet. And once the Trump trading goes live on Coinbase, when can you trade it on Coinbase? It's going to be pretty soon. Probably, what did they say? What did that tweet say? Let's go back to the tweet. It says to the roadmap. I mean, sometimes it takes like 24 hours. They don't give exact timings, so people can't pump and dump, but it's on the roadmap today. So it'll be live in the next 10, 12 hours. So it's coming. Binance is quicker. So Binance listed Trump. And here you have it. This is my prediction of the day. I mean, if I was a betting man, can we bet on that for Polymarket? Thoughts on USA coin to be launched on 24th of January? Yeah, apparently Eric Trump said that it's not related to them at all. So I think it's not a legit project. They should have just kept Trump's name out of their mouth and probably would have done better. But yeah, Eric Trump was like, this has nothing to do with us, USA coin. But there is another USA coin that's sending right now. I saw Farouk tweet about it. I almost bought in. Guys, I've been aping in. This is the time to ape into meme coins. I'll show you some of the projects that I've been buying. I'm just telling you what I'm buying. You don't have to buy them, but I will. I mean, look, I like them. I bought quite a bit of SPX. It's the number 10 meme coin in the world. One of the greatest brandings at a $1.32 billion market cap. The main reasons I like it is because, I mean, dude, they've withstanded the test of time, right? SPX has. Must Stop Murad, probably the GOAT, right? There's a couple of them, Crashes Clay, Ansem, the GOAT of the crypto space. Is bull posting SPX. I aped in heavy to this. Oh, they followed me. Let's go. Let's fucking go, huh? I did ape in heavy, guys. So SPX. Here's a good question, guys. Best app for crypto trading to get crypto early. It's Twitter. It's it, bro. It's Twitter. Everything happens on Twitter. You're like 24 hours early. So SPX, guys, I'm telling you right now, I have no idea. First off, I don't like to say I'm telling you right now. I don't like anyone to buy anything that I'm buying. It could go to 0. It could go to 100 billion. It could flip the fucking stock market. Who cares? But what I will tell you is that it has a strong community. It has this like crazy memetics. Like it is just the most memeable meme coin in the entire world. If you watch some of their videos, if you see who's tweeting about it, I aped in heavy. I think that some SPX exposure. Look at this. Like, what is this? Holy shit, bro. I don't care. It is what it is. Nothing like just what? You know, it's just stuff that is trippy. So SPX, guys, is on my list. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have. I also like this UFD. UFD, it's at an all-time high. If you don't know the whole story, I think Gigi called this at a million. Fucking insane. But this guy right here, he's the developer. This guy, apparently, I don't even know the full story. I ate for the community, but I actually like this one a lot. So his name's Ron. He's like a YouTuber for gold, stocks, silver, like boring shit. And he's like, I'm going to launch a meme coin to show you guys that it's not real. Like meme coins suck. And he launched Unicorn Fart Dust. And dude, it's at a fucking $400 million market cap. And I like his energy. He streams every night. I like the guy. I think I'm going to get him on a stream here pretty soon. But UFD, ripping. I like this one a lot. Strong community. They're called the Dusters. Volume has been figured out. I don't know. I mean, it's just literally this guy running it. UFD. So it's just like, look at this guy, guys. Look at this guy who streams in his fucking basement, it looks like, every day. He comes from the traditional stock market world, gold, silver, all that stuff. Very, very boring. Launched a meme coin saying it will never go anywhere and ran up to 400 million. Like this is like when you do like a recap of the 2025 cycle, he's going to be in there. And I see a lot of about it as well. What else have I been buying? MLG, SPX, Giga, yes. MOG, yes. Even Zen, dude. Zen's another one that I like. Even though I quit Zen's, hopefully they don't care. Zen's been ripping. But Giga, guys, this is another one. 700 million. Already has a Coinbase listing. Literally the best branding in the entire crypto space is Giga, Giga Chad. How high can it go? Not financial advice. I think we could see it over 5 billion, maybe even 10. Like it just is the branding. Giga Chad. It's Giga Chad. It's all of us. And it's on Solana. Already has a Coinbase listing, like I mentioned. Really good tokenomics. And I think that Giga Chad is going to be a sender. MOG coin as well, 728 million. I tweeted out yesterday that MOG, underneath a $700 million market cap, is extremely valued. This is one of my top holdings on ETH. I think that MOG is going to be a runner. I think that MOG has the best marketing in the entire crypto space. The internet's first culture coin. I mean, I found this at 20 million, dude. 20 million. Great branding, great marketing. They're with the time, with the culture. Look at that. Like, look at this marketing. Beautiful. They have, I don't know how they create it. Someone said AI. I'm like, dude, you got to have better than AI. But yeah, MOG coin. Look at this marketing, guys. Look how good that looks. It's crispy. And obviously, Brett, I feel like no one's talking about Pepe anymore. I mean, it's just because Trump's hot right now. Pepe is still going to do very, very well. What do you think will happen to Trump coin after the inauguration speech? No one knows, you know. I can't sit here and tell you what's going to happen because no one knows. It goes one or two ways. It either pumps tremendously or it dumps. Now, if you look at cryptocurrency as a whole, what should Trump do after his inauguration speech? It should dump, right? Because it's a buy the rumor, sell the news event. In some way, it's also went from 0 billion to 12 billion. But what did we think was going to happen after Trump won the election? We knew it was going to pump a little bit, but we didn't think it was going to keep going to $105,000 Bitcoin, right? So anything is possible, especially when you have people like Elon. Like, dude, Trump knows so many billionaires that could, a $12 billion market cap is nothing, you know? Just imagine if he talks about Trump coin in his speech, what could potentially happen. So no one really knows. I'm not going to sit here to pretend and tell you what's going to happen with Trump coin after the inauguration, but I can tell you that I think it's going to be good long-term. I think it's going to be good long-term. So that's all I'll say. I mean, look, anything can happen in the crypto space. What else is happening with Trump? See, this is a good tweet from Soul Jakey. Other world leaders have to be taking notes, right? First of many. That's what I'm thinking, dude. Who's this? Crypto Beast? Mr. Beast will launch a Solana meme coin. Whoa. Solana's now following Mr. Beast. Oh, I got to tweet that. That's what I was saying, guys. I was literally just saying that. I was like, that's the type of celebrity that I would, if Mr. Beast launches a meme coin, I'm putting my entire net worth into it. All right. Go raid that, ladies and gentlemen. RTR is the Trump beta. So, Mr. Beast. Solana is now following Mr. Beast. If Mr. Beast launches a meme coin, guys, it would be just as big as Trump. And you don't think that he's not, you don't think he's not thinking about that? You don't think that Mr. Beast is not thinking that I could launch a meme coin and make $100 billion? Logan Paul will stay out of it. Jake Paul's token would pump as well. But my top tier list, guys, Elon Musk, number one, Mr. Beast, Javier Milei, who's the president of Argentina, Nayib Bukele, president of El Salvador. Fuck it. Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-un. Why doesn't Kim Jong-un launch a token? Nah, that would rug. GG Pink, they're all going to launch tokens. But yeah, a Mr. Beast launch would be fucking insane. Let's bring in my guy, Rodney. Rodney, how we doing?
Bro, you know that song by Mac Miller, Donald Trump?
Because I'm on my Donald Trump shit.
Dude, that's been going through my head over the last couple of days. Holy shit.
Crazy, right?
It's like freaking dunked on Shiba Inu earlier, flip Pepe easy, and now all they left is Dogecoin. Jake, what a time to be alive. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but Jake actually called me right after it launched, and kind of skeptical about it because, you know, we're so used to like major, like high profile figures in the space getting hacked and posting scams. But
I called you at 100 million.
Crazy. Yeah, you did. I remember that.
100 million. And I was like, yo, look at this. And I'm like, he posted on his True Social. He posted it here. Crypto Twitter was being just so soft. Like, it's a scam. The website, do you remember I sent you the website? And it was like, it says like, claim your free ETH airdrop. And I'm like, dude, it's a Solana meme coin. This doesn't make any sense. I'm like, I'm buying more. But then, I mean, Watcher Guru confirmed it at 2 billion. And once he confirmed it, I know Watcher Guru does not confirm shit. So once Watcher Guru confirmed it, I was like, kind of like the white shot better. I was like, I'm aping in. But Rodney, I'm telling you right now, like, Trump is not going to be the only person to launch a meme coin.
No. Yeah.
He started it, and maybe people are going to wait for it to die down. But dude, I just tweeted out that Mr. Beast, Solana just followed Mr. Beast. Yep. That doesn't happen by accident, right? The president of Argentina, who's trying to make Argentina great again, he's taking notice of what could happen. His main thing is to revive the Argentina economy. If he can do it with the launch of a meme coin, he's going to do so. Yeah. President of El Salvador has been buying Bitcoin, but you know, he's taking notice and saying, hey, I mean, our Bitcoin returns are great. 400% is nice, but if I can make fucking 50 billion in a day, that'd be pretty nice too.
Absolutely.
Like, Celsius is? I think it's on the kitchen counter. So more and more are going to follow. That's why I'm telling everyone right now, you need to have ETH and Solana ready to go. You need to have it ready to go in a MetaMask wallet or a Phantom wallet, and you need to be locked in, Rodney. You need to be online. You need to be ready to go. If you're mobile, you need to have that shit on your phone, and you need to be ready to go. Notifications on. Follow the boy, Jake Aiken or Rodney, because we're going to tweet about it first when it does go live. But I'm telling you, there is going to be, this was the first launch of many. There's probably going to be 3 or 4 life-changing launches.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the crazy thing about this meme coin launch, you know, and because it has greater implications, right, for tokens. And we can call meme coins tokens. When people say meme coins, they kind of like, you know, downplay it a little bit because we're used to funny, cute pictures of dogs, right? Those sorts of things. But it has, you know, major implications for crypto going forward. Like you mentioned, a lot of other people mentioned, what about taxes? Are they going to tax it if it's an American company making this meme coin? So it's kind of a big deal. Like, what does it look like when it comes to just regulation and taxes and those sorts of things going forward? So super excited to see what happens. And, you know, I saw that you were, you know, swapping a lot of your ETH out for Solana and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm trying to look for the data, but the Trump team is buying ETH. And we don't know what it's going to look like, you know, when he's in office with regulations and those sorts of things. So I do think Ethereum is going to pump again. But Solana definitely has a higher upside.
Yeah, I have the data right here. I tweeted it out. I think he bought $20 million.
Yeah.
But This is through World Liberty Financial, and I will say, I did swap. Yes, I did swap some ETH. I mean, dude, ETH was my largest holding by a lot, and yeah, I swapped like a decent amount. I'm not saying I'm bearish on ETH whatsoever, right? I swapped like less than 5% of my Ethereum to Solana. Like, it's not much, right? I'm still bullish on ETH. I still think it's going to do well. We're also seeing Vitalik Buterin. I don't know if you saw it. He bought some Pepe. He changed his profile picture to a lady. He started to understand, like, oh, I can get involved and maybe send Ethereum higher just by my tweets and actions. So yeah, I mean, I'm still bullish on ETH. It's still my number one holding by a long shot. But I also did not like that. So I took about 20% of my ETH and swapped it into meme coins yesterday, into SPX, into MOG, because I think that that's going to have a higher return than ETH in the long run. Same thing with a lot of my Soul too. I have a lot of Soul, but I swapped that into Solana meme coins like Giga, like UFD, like Trump, because realistically, I guess, holding ETH, holding Soul is good. But at the end of the day, where'd you go? At the end of the day, meme coins are going to fly, bro. Like this is the start of like just a crazy bull run, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, obviously we had Dogecoin in 2021 and nothing happened. Then Pepe kind of passed the ball, Dogecoin kind of passed the ball to Pepe. And now we have a fat alley-oop to Trump coin from Pepe, which is crazy, I see some criticism online saying that, everybody knows about this, Trump token. And I mean, how much more can it pump? But here's the thing, man. The uncharted territories, right? We got to stop, saying that meme coins we got to stop associating meme coins as being negative, because they're not. I know a lot of them are launched and they're quick pump and dumps and those sorts of things, but times are different in the crypto space. Because I even saw, a comment from Steve saying, that Trump made it clear that you can do what you want, start a Ponzi, take people's money because you can. Great example for the crypto world. I don't think it's about that, right? I think that's what happened with some meme coins, but I think Trump's trying to do this the right way, and he knows that every single thing that happens with this token is going to be under a microscope. So they're going to do things the right way.
Yeah, I mean, he did it the right way.
Yeah.
He stealth launched a meme coin.
We talked about that, so there was no crazy snipers.
They never talked about it. Yep. Elon never talked about it. Vivek never talked about it. His sons never talked about it. So they're not like promoting something.
Yeah,
dude, I don't think it's illegal, especially if you're the president. But I don't think it's illegal to launch a meme coin. Mm-hmm. Now, if Donald Trump was saying this is going to be the best meme coin, it's going to flip Dogecoin, I think that, and he's selling and shit. It's like, but like everything's laid out. It's not he said it's not a security. He's just launching a meme coin. There's nothing illegal about it. I don't think that he'll ever talk about it. I don't think you'll ever see Donald Trump talk about the Trump token and why it's doing good. I don't think he ever will. I don't think he needs to. But it just shows you the power of Donald Trump. But also, Rodney, here's a good look at what's going on. Donald Trump just arrived in Washington, D.C. Let's actually put some sound on this. Let's give it a listen and see what's going on in Washington, D.C. as Donald Trump is officially back at his home.
Because this is RSPN and you're my favorite network. And I love you guys because we know that we're all on the same page. We're believers. We want to see God at the center of this nation, at the center of this world. And we want everyone to come together in that whole purpose, as opposed to everybody just doing their own thing. And this is how things got out of control. It got out of control because we said, oh, let them, well, I'm going to say it, let them get married, let them teach our kids, let them.
All right, so he's back. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I just want to show you he was back in DC. Back in DC, inauguration is tomorrow. What's your take on Trump coin? You think it's going to pump or dump heading into tomorrow?
So, I see a lot of like interesting opinions for both. I think there's a lot of people, and we got to stop this, man. When we see something happening and we're not in on it, like a lot of people are really fudding it and really like talk and dunking on it.
That's normal though, bro. That's a normal human reaction. Like if I didn't get in, I would be pissed too. I would not be tweeting about it. I would not be happy. So it's a normal human reaction.
But be happy. And I'm saying be happy that this kind of spotlight is coming to the meme coin space. Be happy that he's bringing more attention to us that have been here for years. That's probably going to help the rest of our bags, right? If you don't think other meme coins are going to pump because of this, like this helps everybody.
They are.
So yes, it's on Coinbase. It's on Binance. It's going to be on Coinbase here soon. But I do think that, two sides of the argument is one, everybody knows about it. It's done everything it can do in the meme coin space. But two is Trump's not even in office yet. and it's going to be a long 4 years and a bullish 4 years for crypto. And we don't even know what kind of executive orders he's going to be doing on day one, you know? So what do you think? Do you think it's the top, it's done everything it can do? Because in the meme coin space, it's done everything. It's got listed on all the major centralized exchanges, you know? What do you think?
Bro, I put a tweet out.
Oh yeah.
After it launched, once it was confirmed, I said Trump will flip Pepe.
Oh yeah.
Trump will flip SHIB. Trump will flip Doge. Trump will be the first meme coin in crypto history to hit $100 billion market cap. I'm not changing my thoughts. I mean, it just makes sense, Rodney.
Yeah.
You have the man that single-handedly saved cryptocurrency. You have the man that literally, without him, bro, crypto would be dead.
1,000%.
So he has 100 million plus investors that support him. He knows more He's the most famous man in the world. He knows more billionaires than anyone in the world. He has so much money behind him. Why would something like Dogecoin, so dumb, I say that respectfully, such a dumb meme, have a higher market cap than Trump? In no reality does that make sense, right? In no reality will Dogecoin be trading higher than Trump coin at the end of the year. You're going to see so much money get pulled from Dogecoin and go into Trump. I mean, I said this, it was this time yesterday I was making videos and Trump was right here at a $5 billion market cap. I go, guys, it's a 10x away from Dogecoin and it's going to get there. So first off, we flip SHIB, we flip SHIB, we flip Pepe, we flip SHIB, and now we are on our way to flip Dogecoin. And Trump will be the first $100 billion meme coin. I don't know how high it can go. Let's just take a look here at the actual charts. But Trump will flip Cardano. Trump will flip Dogecoin. And Trump will probably flip BNB. The good news for Solana is that the higher Trump goes, the higher Solana goes.
Yeah, I mean,
that was pretty cool that they launched in them. But Trump will be a top 6 cryptocurrency project, and maybe even like top 5 when this is all said and done. I mean, Trump, and that's what he wants to do, man. He doesn't come into cryptocurrency to just launch a meme coin. He comes into cryptocurrency so that when you pull up CoinMarketCap, you see Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Trump, Solana, like you see his name up there forever. So this is a long-term play. In my personal opinion, guys, I could be wrong. Don't buy anything because I talk about it. Honestly, and I should say this: we have 12,000 people in here. Don't buy anything because I talk about it. This could go up, could go down. I'm just telling you my honest thoughts. But yeah, I just don't see this going, any lower. And to be honest, Roddy, if this does dip down, which it could dip down after inauguration, there's so much money waiting on the sidelines. I know I'm waiting to put more money in. I hope it does come to 5-6 billion because I'll put more money in. And I know that there's probably another 1 million, 2 million other people out there in the world that are waiting for a better entry point. So, I mean, 10 billion is probably the new floor. We'll see what happens on inauguration day tomorrow, but there's so much money sidelined, myself included, probably you, probably everyone on the stream, probably all the billionaires in the world that missed this, that are waiting to put more money into the markets.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a fantastic point. And one thing we got to talk about, guys, is that right now in the crypto space, and Jake, we're seeing it in all sorts of projects. We have a lot of recycled money. We have a lot of people, big whales, you could say, or whatever you want to call them, dolphins, fish, whatever. But they're dumping whatever meme coin they have to buy the hottest new meme coin on the project, which shows that a lot of recycled money in crypto. Now, Jake, I remember back in 2021, guys, when people come into the space, they look for the hottest meme coins. And if Trump is going to bring a lot of mass adoption and a lot of brand new people into the cryptocurrency space, and what are they going to be looking for? The hot meme coin, which is going to be Trump coin, right? So that's a lot of new people coming into the space. So I don't think, and this is a lot of people's argument, is that, it's done everything it can do. Everybody that's in it already is already in it. It has, 99% of the people know about it. But I got to say, there's a lot more people out there that are going to be introduced to crypto, and Trump coin's going to be one of the first cryptos they buy. So
even that statement, like everyone's already in, no, because most of America can only buy cryptocurrency on Coinbase.
Yep.
Like
they don't know how.
It's not even on Coinbase yet, right?
Nope.
So most of America, you have crypto.com. Yes, you do have Radium and Jupiter and decentralized exchanges, but majority of people that support Donald Trump, that are MAGA supporters, they only can buy on Coinbase. That's just the reality, right? They know how to buy it on Coinbase. So many people are waiting before just for Coinbase to list this. I mean, I think we go to all-time highs as soon as Coinbase lists this.
Yeah.
And then, Rodney, I put out a tweet yesterday. I want to get your actual thoughts on it. Let me get out of this full screen here. And I want to get your actual thoughts to see if this does happen. This was a little bit of a risky tweet, but I think it does happen here today or in the next 24 hours. Do you think?
Sometimes you got to go on a limb. You know what I mean?
Do you think that we see Robinhood?
Yes. 1,000%.
List Trump in the next 24 hours?
Yes.
because Robinhood's kind of chads, you know. After Gary
will.
Gensler left, they relisted XRP, Cardano, a bunch of quote unquote securities. They listed Pepe right away.
It's a big fuck you to Gary.
And to be honest, like, you have to list this before inauguration. You know, you have to. If you're an exchange and you want volume, you have to list this before inauguration. And Coinbase is smart to list it. Binance is smart to list it. I was hooking my buddy Mike up with his first crypto transaction. He put like 130K in the markets yesterday. Fucking Chad.
Yeah,
but the amount of money Coinbase makes off of these transactions is crazy.
It's a lot.
It was like he put, what was he buying? Like 25,000 of Solana, and they charge you like $470 fee plus the spread. They make like $1,500 off that, you know?
Yeah, you got to get the premium service, you know?
No, we did.
Really? They still charge you that much?
But Coinbase One's only up to like 10 or 15 or like $50,000 of trading fees a month, or 10,000. I don't know.
Okay.
But let's check out the volume here just to show you how much money is coming in and how much money they're making.
Massive. Absolutely insane.
So here it is. The volume on Binance alone is $5.8 billion. And if they make,
whoa, Jesus.
What do they make? What's their spread on that? You know, like,
well, Binance as like a crypto. I'll pull it up. Top crypto exchanges here. Give me a second here. Top crypto. That's a lot.
Let's just say they charge 2%, which is like fair. They made $116 million just from listing Trump in the past 12 hours. Like,
dude, check this out.
That's
Jake.
if it's 2%, which is probably fair, right? OKX has $2 billion of volume, so. I will give credit again. I should make a tweet out of this, but once again, my favorite exchange, crypto.com, they listed Trump pretty much first.
Yeah. Check this out. If you want to pull my screen here. Right now, Binance's daily trading volume is currently sitting at 50 billion. So 5 billion of that is going to Trump's coin. Jake, the total volume from Binance for Trump's coin is almost bigger than Coinbase's total 24-hour trading volume. So just goes to show the excitement for Trump coin right now. You know, did they have any taxes on there?
I don't think so. I think it's a zero tax token. Coinbase Premium is unlimited. It's $2.99 a month. No fucking way. I didn't know that.
That's what I thought.
I've only used Coinbase One. I've never even seen Coinbase Premium. When we see the Mr. Beast coin, we don't know. We don't know. But I do believe, I really do, Rodney, I do believe there's going to be some big launches coming up here pretty soon. I mean, why would Elon not do it, bro? I mean, Elon's the meme king. Doesn't it make sense that he launches a meme coin?
Yeah, but I think a lot of people would think that would be a betrayal of Doge because he's the Doge father, you know?
He doesn't care.
And maybe he does, Doge father. I mean, it's insanely rich, like what? But maybe like a power thing, I suppose, who can have the best meme coin. And what does this mean for all the celebrity tokens that launched?
They're all in the clear. They're not going to get in trouble, but it's all dead, you know? Yeah. Like I saw like Ansem and like other, I think Thread guy, like, you know, celeb token meta, like we called this. I'm like, bro, 99% of celeb tokens are dead. They rug their followers.
Weird flex,
One guy, Donald Trump, the president, the most famous man in the world, launched a token. This is not the celeb coin meta, right? You guys promoted all of these different scams. I think Thread guy flew to Bucharest to interview Andrew Tate about Daddy. Like, how's that doing?
Yeah.
So it's not this is not a celeb token meta. This is Donald Trump launched a meme coin. And I said this before you came on. If Mark Wahlberg launches a meme coin tomorrow, I'm not buying it. If Leo DiCaprio launches a meme coin tomorrow, I'm not buying it. Now, when we get into that S tier, that Donald Trump level reach, like a Mr. Beast, a president of El Salvador, a president of Argentina, Elon Musk, that level, Jake Paul even, I'm buying those meme coins. But if it's A tier, B tier, C, no rappers. I'm not buying. If Drake launches a meme coin, which Drake might fucking launch, bro.
Yeah.
Why not?
It would go crazy. Yeah.
You got to be ready. But you also do have to be like very, very aware, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, you do have to be aware of scams right now.
They're coming.
These SIM card swappers are good.
Yeah.
And they probably already have access to a lot of celebrities right now.
Yeah.
So if Kim Kardashian, you never know. Justin Bieber, like, you got to definitely verify before aping in. You know, don't put a fucking $1 million into a Drake token because it could be a SIM card swap.
Yeah, absolutely. Just be very careful. Stay vigilant. That's still I actually got a new phone the other day and they said they don't do SIM cards, digital SIM card, at least at Verizon, digital SIM card swaps unless you come in now because of all the things that were happening. But yeah. I think that the floodgates have been open kind of, but we'll see who does it the right way, right? Because Trump obviously did it the right way. Now, supply control. You know, if it's in the right hands, and we talked about this a lot, Jake. A lot of people shit on supply control. Doesn't matter in this situation because that's President Trump, right? Didn't matter for Coinbase. Didn't matter for, well, it never mattered for Binance, you know? Very interesting now, right? Supply control, bubble maps. What does that look like? What's the landscape going forward? Supply control bullish again?
I mean, dude, this is so different than any other meme coin. We don't know what they're going to do with that 80%, right? At the end of the day, we have no idea what they're going to do with that 80%. But what we do know is that he owns it. I mean, he's not going to dump his token. If there's one man that I'm happy that owns 80%, it's Donald Trump, right? He's not going to dump the token. And we don't know what that looks like. I think it's like released over the next 3 years. I don't know how this meme coin turns out in the long run, but in the short term, until 2025, right? The end of 2025, it's going to do very, very well. I think it's going to be the first meme coin to ever hit $100 billion market cap. And
Coffeezilla spoke about it.
I do also believe, let's pull it up in a second. I believe it's going to be the first meme coin to hit $100 billion market cap. And I think it's here for the long run, just like Dogecoin, right? Even Doge, let's just pull that up. Doge went to 89 billion last cycle.
Yep.
And then it dumped down to the depths of the earth.
Well,
this cycle.
The whole market, you know, pulled
yeah, to 10 billion. But I think Trump will probably follow the same, you know, reign. Like
it's going to have a retracement.
Yeah, it'll have a retracement next cycle. What did Coffeezilla say?
He said it's a grift, I guess. I don't know if you want to watch it. It's 3 minutes. So Cryptos R Us.
Really.
Okay, Cryptos R Us said, the world is still in shock over Trump meme token launched 2 days ago before his inauguration. Today, it briefly flipped SWE over $15 billion within the first 40 hours. Coffeezilla says it's 100% grift. Well, we'll watch that later, but you know, some other time. But look at just because other people before Trump, you know, did these that are not Trump, right? Did these sort of things and it didn't work out. The celebrity meta doesn't mean that Trump is the same, right? You got to think about what he represents for the crypto space and whole. The reason why we've been going absolutely parabolic is because it's right after November 5th, right after he got elected. So, you know, it's a little different.
Yep, I just want to make sure I shared a link on X. We are live on X and on Instagram. Yeah, I mean, Trump he saved cryptocurrency. He's the president. You know, it's a perfect storm, bro. I can't believe it's true, to be completely honest with you. I can't believe he launched a meme coin. It was too good to be true. But I know a lot of people got in. Let's ask the chat, guys. Let us know your thoughts, guys. When did you get in? Are you still waiting to buy? How much did you buy? Let me know in the comments below. We'll go through. Digital Hustle said, what's the best way to verify? I mean,
verify what?
Like if someone launches a token, like with Trump, I mean, I was just waiting on the sidelines.
You were waiting, yeah.
Do I do it? I'm like, and then it was just like, wait, no one's tweeting about it. I'm like, but Elon Musk owns X. He owns True Social. Like they would have taken this down by now. Like when he launched, and he kind of screwed all those people that went to the fucking crypto ball. I would be so pissed.
I mean,
the only way to verify, Rodney, is just like, I always say ape first, ask questions later, but you know, just make sure like shit isn't SIM card swap. You got to give it some time. Like if it's like 15, 20 minutes and the tweet's out and, you know, there hasn't been any updates and, you know, Rodney, you can probably speak to it. Like if comments are off, you know, it's there are some sketchy things that we see.
Yeah. So usually what we see with those kind of scams is that they usually don't do like a full out, like rollout of something. It's just like a quick contract address, and a tweet, because they know they're probably kicked out of their social media soon. We don't see it on two different platforms because they would have had to hack Truth Social and X, and comments are usually off. And Donald Trump Jr. probably would have said something. People with other X accounts that weren't, they would have said something, and they didn't. You know, so that was a big sign. But you know, I can't blame a lot of people for being gun shy after all the hacks and scams. I mean, Vitalik got hacked. You know, Steve Aoki, like people have been hacked before.
I was.
The
like,
SEC.
I mean, bro, you don't expect. I mean, look, you do not expect the president of the United States to launch a meme coin 3 days before inauguration. So everyone that was gun shy, you had every right to be. But then after 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and it's like, wait, it's still up. No one's tweeting about it. Like, you know, I'm like, this is looking real. And then, you know, on True Social too, he kept tweeting, right? And I think it's probably scheduled tweets or obviously someone's running it, but like they weren't taking it down.
Yep.
And then once Watcher Guru confirmed it at a $2 billion market cap, Watcher Guru said, this is real. We aped. I called Dom. Dom's right here. I was like, I think Dom got in like at a $500 million market cap and sold, made like, you know, 10 bandos, which is great. That's even if you just did that. And I was like, bro, this is real. We got to ape him. And we aped in much heavier at a $2 billion market cap. And
Vision says secured a top 500 spot at $1.1. Nice. Good for you, bro. Love to hear it. Yeah, I mean,
your top 500 spot at $1.1. Holy shit!
you
How
know,
much did you put in?
one of the things we talked about, Jake, I was like, well, Trump's account has to be unlocked because what if someone hacks it and it's like, we're going to bomb North Korea or something crazy like that? You know what I mean? So it's got to have like 10 FA, you know what I mean, on it. So yeah,
he's got to have the best protection for his phone, his socials. His password is probably like 750 characters, right? He probably has a different email tied to his Twitter account, a different phone number. You would imagine, you would hope so, but I mean, that's something you don't really think about with SIM card swappers. But then again, like, dude, as a SIM card swapper, like, they want money. They don't want to start like a world war, you know? So, I mean, that's like almost death penalty shit if you do tweet something like that from Trump's account or from Putin's account or from something like that. So, they want money, you know, like that's what I learned when so for those that don't know, they SIM card swapped me. Vision said he put in 100 Soul.
Woo, what a guy.
He turned 100 Soul, which is like
a lot. What is
20K.
What is that? 20 something bucks now?
Yeah. 20K into probably like what? $10 million, $5 million.
What a guy. Good for you, dude. That's why I love meme coins, dude. Cause you hear crazy stories like that. Now I started really like doing in-depth research around 5 billion. I waited to 2 and then I aped a little bit. I wish I would have aped heavier. Hindsight's 2020, still up pretty big, you know, still looking pretty, you know what I mean?
You're still good, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You were also on the road when I called you. Like you weren't really like in the trenches, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, ultimately, man, I can't believe it even happened. Like this is I saw that.
Wait,
yeah. Trump just unbanned TikTok.
Yep. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Good.
Is it unbanned for sure? Let's see.
Yeah, you know what? I understand. I get it. First of all, it's not Chinese spyware. They're mad because of the algorithm. But I just think about all those content creators out there who built a life on TikTok, and you got to feel for them. You know what I mean? Like it's tough. Dave Portnoy put out.
It would have been tough. Statement from TikTok. So here it is. In agreement with our service providers, TikTok is in the process of restoring service. We thank President Trump for providing the necessary clarity and assurance to our service providers that they will face no penalties, providing TikTok to over 170 million Americans and allowing over 7 million small businesses to thrive. It's a strong stand for the First Amendment, and let me just make it bigger. And against arbitrary censorship, we will work with President Trump on a long-term solution that keeps TikTok in the United States. And he was tweeting about that. Hey, we just need to buy 51% of it, and then it's an American-owned company. So TikToks are still in. And
let's go, Dom. We back. My TikTok was doing so well too. I was like, please.
It is a big part of our economy. So, what about everybody that was voting for Kamala on TikTok? What do they think about Trump now?
I'm saying the message says we are working with President Trump to restore it. On the message, when you open it up, it says right there. I had it. I think I have it screenshot. It's so bullish for Trump, and I see a lot of people coming out like supporting Trump because, this is a way to win back people. So this was the message. It says, sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the U.S., unfortunately. That means you can't use TikTok. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. That's so for everybody who opened TikTok. All the people shitting on Donald Trump. And TikTok is huge. TikTok was super in favor for Kamala. Now you know.
Yeah, it was. And same thing with Hamas, Hamas, like in Israel. Donald Trump secured the release of a lot of the hostages and ended that negotiated a ceasefire deal. And Hamas came out, like Joe Biden took credit with Kamala Harris and Secretary Blinken. They made a press conference like our deal. Barack Obama was like, great job, Joe Biden. Israel said, thank you to President Trump for getting this done. And Hamas came out and said, this deal would not have got done without President Trump. So
yeah.
It's just funny how much that administration has gaslit us and continues to gaslit us on a daily basis.
Goodbye. See you later. One more day. Don't have to deal with those fools anymore, Yeah, I mean, absolutely insane. And I do want to say, guys, be careful. There's going to be all sort of like JD Vance tokens and all kinds of crazy meme coins out there. Just know that just like the meme coin meta, Pepe 2.0 and Pepe 3.0 and random spinoffs, like you're going to see a bunch of fakers out there that are quick pump and dump. So just be careful.
Absolutely. So
be very careful.
Let's see what else is going on here today. It's just been a wild day.
Trump coin is a talk of the crypto space.
Trump coin is the talk of the crypto space. Solana is the talk of the crypto space. Even UFD, dude. This is a funny token that I think is going to do very well this cycle. I don't know if you know UFD or have seen it. Have you seen Unicorn Fart Dust?
Yeah. Oh,
this
yeah.
one is
It's
bullish.
running. Yeah,
I
it's
like
running.
MLG as well. Unicorn Fart Dust, I mean, all-time high right now.
Yeah.
Meme coins are all about to go parabolic. The goal right now for me is just to find the ones that I believe in. This one's down MLG a little bit. I hope this does well. I like it. I've been aping in pretty heavy, but I mean, FaZe Banks has been tweeting about it pretty consistently. Soul Jakey, maybe just some whales got in, but 420 no scope, blaze it.
Yeah,
and
it's like an ode to all the MLG people out there from back in the day. I just think it's a little old. No one really knows that except if you're old. So it's a weird meme, but could do well.
Just the gaming community. Leo Daniels, what's going on, boys? How you doing? What's up, brother? Good to see you in here. How do I buy Trump with Solana or USDC? That is what you buy it with.
Yep.
Rodney, you should make a video on how to buy Trump coin.
I'm already way ahead of you.
Yeah, you should definitely do that. That would go insane. That would be a 1 million view video.
I hope so. Let me see. Dude, I mean, insanely bullish, insanely bullish. So Jake, do you think we have a dip after the inauguration for just crypto in general?
I mean, look, this is what I was telling people earlier on the stream. It's like, you just don't know. Historically, yes. In the crypto space, you should have a dip, right? Anytime you have a buy the rumor, sell the news event, you do have a dip. It's what happens in the crypto space. It didn't happen in November when Donald Trump took office. It went from 64K to 75K to 85K to 95K to 105K. And now we're still at 105K, right? So there was no dip. Well, historically, you should have a correction, but I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow to find out.
Well, the polls are dead even, so I don't think anybody could have anticipated Trump getting elected. We all felt like he was going to win, but you just never know. And then obviously, I think like the big buy the rumor, sell the news could be from November to January 10th, or excuse me, 20th. Could be. It
just depends what he says. I mean, at his inauguration speech, I mean, he's pretty bullish on cryptocurrency. If he announces like 0% capital gains tax for American-backed,
oh my God,
cryptocurrency, if he announces a Bitcoin strategic reserve, then we're going to pump to Valhalla.
Yeah.
If the crypto markets and the investors kind of have a bearish sentiment about his inauguration speech and what he's going to do, I could see a little bit of a pullback, but obviously he's going to do some big stuff. But if we saw anything from Donald Trump, he's going to have cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and all these things in his inauguration speech. He won't talk about the Trump coin, but even him talking about a Bitcoin strategic reserve, 0% capital gains tax, building and making America the crypto hub, it will send crypto parabolic long-term.
Yeah.
And I think even just mentioning those words, Bitcoin strategic reserve, would send Bitcoin thermonuclear. Even, I mean, dude, we've been in this shit for a while. Everyone that's investing has been in it. There's still a lot of old people in America that are waiting on the sidelines, to buy some Bitcoin finally. So if I had to guess, I would say we see a pump, because he's a marketer. He knows what to say. Yep. He loves cryptocurrency. He just launched a fucking meme coin that's sitting at a $13 billion market cap. Obviously, he's going to say some stuff that makes this go up, makes Bitcoin go up, and makes him look good and makes people love him even more. He'll probably talk about TikTok in his inauguration speech and how he saved TikTok. He's probably going to talk about Hamas and Israel, how he already ended that war, and how he's going to end Russia and Ukraine war as well. So if I had to guess, I would say we do see a pump, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit of a pullback and then we start pumping again.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's hard to predict the future when times are just so different. And I think what Trump realized, and a lot of people realized about crypto and digital assets and just Bitcoin in general, is that it's not going away. Bitcoin's not going away. We either get with it or get left behind. And the truth is, if we don't get with it, someone else is going to become the hub for crypto. And it's something we cannot afford to be second best at, third best at. The United States is not like that. Donald Trump realizes that. The people around him realize that. A lot of people in crypto have always realized that, or have always known that. But we want to be the number one hub for crypto because it's going to dominate the world. And so, Donald Trump likes winning. So, I mean, it sucks that the SEC has been trying to stamp us out the last 4 years, but times are changing. We want to be number one. And part of that is making sure that people don't leave the United States to go somewhere else because they can't operate here or they can't, sell their crypto here or something like that. So very, very smart of Trump, and obviously bullish for people that have been in the space for a while. And guys, you're still early. You're still so early. Just remember that.
I do want to share something. Before I share it, I believe this is a scam. So I'm going to share it for educational purposes because my buddy Mike's here and he just sent me it and he said, check your phone. So Trump has officially surpassed 800,000 holders, a major milestone for our community. To celebrate, we're distributing Trump in an exclusive airdrop based on on-chain activity. The claim process is now live. Thank you for your continued support as we reach new heights together. More details, click this website, gettrumpmemes.net. You can see the name is Malgatti Trump meme. It's gold check mark, but Mike just sent it to me, who just got like back into crypto yesterday. And I just said, hey, this is a scam. I'm only showing it to you guys because to give you awareness. Don't click that, obviously.
Wow. Wait, go back to the comments. They're getting smart now. So they only did approved. Are people go to the comments? Go to the comments.
Mike, come in. Come on stream. He's like, how's it a scam?
What up, Mike? Go to the comments. It says accounts at. Wait, go to the top one. Account. Okay, so only people he mentioned can reply, and these are accounts that are in on it. So these are fake.
Yeah, it's a scam, guys. So
it's a scam.
You got to just protect your crypto. Donald Trump's not doing any airdrops.
Mike, don't connect your wallet.
Yeah, don't click. Did you click the link?
He did not click the link.
I think his I actually put all of his crypto into a hardware wallet. So
God, thank God.
Even if he did click the link, I got him set up nice, dude. I got him set up nice.
Good. Yeah. Don't click links. Sometimes when you sign on a transaction, though, you can still get drained. You know, it doesn't matter if you have a hardware wallet. You can still get drained.
Yep. Ryan Puffett says, Aussie, watching here at 5 a.m. here. Thanks for coming on that.
Shout out.
Appreciate you. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We are now. If you guys enjoy this content, guys, do me a favor. Go retweet this. Crypto Journeyers. That's what I call them. Go retweet this, guys, if you haven't yet. Follow me here on X if you are new here, guys. This might be your first time watching my stream and our stream, excuse me. And also follow Rodney. I just tagged him here in the profile. Go give Rodney a follow as well if you are watching us here on X or on YouTube. I just retweeted this. So go retweet this. It is live. We have 15,000 people in this stream right now.
Crazy.
Absolutely pumping, bringing you guys the best Trump knowledge, probably the best alpha that you will see. But go give us a follow, guys. Retweet this tweet. Follow Rodney. His profile picture is right here. We are now live. 114,000 followers. Wow. Ripping.
Yeah, we're ripping. We're doing well. And you know, I think that people are starting to see like bubble maps as a tool now, because bubble maps is coming out and talking about some of these transactions. But man, bubble maps, a fantastic, service to use and a fantastic tool to use when you're doing research. And they're talking about people that got early, and on the Trump and the Trump coin. But bubble maps probably working overtime to explain some of these things.
Absolutely, yeah. Bubble maps. I mean, they do a pretty good job. We should watch the Coffeezilla video, honestly.
Yeah, I'm down. You want to watch it?
I got it right here just to see what's going on. I mean,
3
minutes, but like Coffeezilla, he's
Smart
you can
guy.
explain it while I pull up. Who is Coffeezilla if people haven't seen him?
Coffeezilla is a blockchain. Well, pretty much he's like you could say scam exposer by what his YouTube channel does. Recently, he's got into digital assets, exposing crypto scams because they're a dime a dozen. He just did one on Counter-Strike, which is a big game like gambling and stuff like that. So on like huge clout in the YouTube space, very trusted, and I think his opinion's always something to take into account for sure. I love him. He's one of my favorite YouTubers.
Let's see what he has to say here about the Trump meme coin.
Nope.
I don't even know. I'm speechless, actually. I don't know what to say. It's historic in its stupidity. It's historic in its grift. The level of scam here to use the days before your presidency, your inauguration, to use that as a hype project for the meme. Like, did this guy want to do the presidency the second time, or was this the meme coin hype plan? We're 2 days away. Okay, understand. We are 2 days away from an inauguration. I mean, should he be writing a speech? He's launching a meme coin. Okay, that's the start of it. That's the start of the grift. Then you have to understand that the Trump meme coin, which has no value, no intrinsic value, 80% is owned by the Trump camp. Only 20% goes to the public. 10% went to the liquidity pool, and 10% went to the public allocation. Here's the rest of it. This is their website, gettrumpmemes.com. And yes, I've thought at first this was a hack. I was like, there's no way this could be true. They also have a, Donald Trump Truth Social post about it. Phantom Wallet has, verified it. I hope to everything that I will wake up and find I've been deepfaked. Let me just say that for the record. If this is wrong, and this is just sort of an initial reaction thing, I will do a follow-up if there's more details that come out. I mean, it seems like a straightforward grift to me. But I hope that I'm wrong. But at least at first glance, it appears to be what it looks like, which is a former president about to be president using the hype of their campaign to launch. I mean, it's so insane. I mean, it's funny in its insanity, but it's also gross in how cynical it really is. I mean, you have to understand, most of the people who actually buy this, like sincerely buy this, are like diehard DJing crypto heads who might make some money because they spend all day on deck screener.
Yep, that's us.
Looking for coins, and they caught this at 100K, or they caught this at 10 million, and now,
not 100K, buddy, but even if you caught it at 300 million, you're doing good.
Now it's
coffee,
million, right? They're gonna make money. Most people who this is actually targeted at, which is normies, who go, what's a Solana? What's I just learned about what Bitcoin was. What's a smart contract? Can I buy it with a credit card? Like, the people buying this with a credit card? Roasted, dude. Game over. Obliterated. You're gone. You're done. You're never gonna.
Well, there it is, Coffeezilla. And he has a point, though. You know, I think the main question is, like, what happens with that 80%? But I mean, dude, even if you got in at, like, literally, like, by the time he made this video, it was probably yesterday, right? Trump was at a $5 billion market cap. Instead of him making this video, Rodney, just type in "Locked In with the Boys" on Spotify.
Okay. All right, give me go. I'm gonna type up the giveaway and just
okay, I got you.
Mute my mic. My keyboard's loud.
Yeah, and instead of, you know, Coffeezilla fudding it, which he probably has a good point. Look, he's trying to protect people. I get it. He probably made that video about 5 billion. Like, he could have been up almost 3x by then. Like, Coffeezilla has money. He could have put in, you know, $100,000, $200,000, and he could be up. And I think a lot of people are just coping with it right now. But then again, it's like, he's not really a crypto guy, like a degen. You know, this is like right up, like me and Rodney, this is our livelihood, you know, like we are degens. We talked about meme coins for 4 years. Like, the president who saved crypto is launching a meme coin. Of course, we're going to be bullish. Of course, we're going to talk about it. Of course, we find it early. Of course, we share it with our audience early. It's kind of what we do. Now, if I was a blockchain detective and I was going after, you know, scammers and shit, I would probably call this a scam too. Like, this dude literally launched a meme coin and and holds 80% of the supply. It just depends who you talk to. If you talk to me and Rodney, we love it. We're happy. If you talk to, you know, people who don't like meme coins, they fucking hate it. But even Charles Hoskinson, who is like, what's going on? He's like, I'm just going to take this. He has a pretty good tweet. Let me pull it up here. He had a pretty good tweet about it. And I think it was pretty good. IOHK is his name. Let's see if we can find the tweet from Charles Hoskinson regarding this token. What? Nelly? What? Accepting it. Oh, he's performing. Okay, so this is what Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, says about the Trump token. So I don't die of a brain aneurysm caused by extreme cognitive dissonance. I'm going to treat Trump token as a new kind of asset. It's a kind of political approval token that measures Trump's current popularity, power, and reach. If the number goes up, then it's due to those metrics increasing. The same goes for the converse. Like, if Joe Biden launched a token right now, the number would probably go down. But Donald Trump has a lot of pull. I mean, his numbers, his approval rating is probably at an all-time high right now. And in the crypto space, I mean, his approval rating it's 100%. Like, I don't think there's one person, maybe 95%. There's some people that probably don't agree with him that still own cryptocurrency. I get it. But he literally, just from when he started talking about crypto, I think the first time he really said something bullish was the summer of 2023. I was in Bali. I was like, what? Did Donald Trump just say this? And Bitcoin was at like 40K. So from then, Bitcoin went from 40K to 105K. ETH went from 2K to 4K. Crypto started pumping after he talked about it. So many people are happy with Donald Trump in the crypto space, and that's why it's doing so well. We love him. Not only did he save America, which I think he did, and is going to do, and we're kind of already seeing that with what's happening with Hamas and Israel, but he also saved cryptocurrency. Now, everyone in the crypto space can agree that Donald Trump did save cryptocurrency. It was going down the wrong path, and appointing Paul Atkins, appointing David Sachs, launching a meme coin, he really is one of us. Brody Gagan in the chat. Shout out to Brennan. Brennan, this is my brother. He got in at a, $2 billion market cap? Hopefully diamond-handed, brother.
Let's go, Brody.
He got in at $2 billion. we were in like a group chat with like our friends, and they're like, "Is this real?" Maybe it was like a 3 billion. I'm like, "Yes, it's real." Trump saved the digital economy. He did, and he's just getting started yet. You do have to realize that this man is not even in office. He's not even in office yet.
Yeah.
He's not even in office one
All
day.
I'm gonna send you the link here. I'm gonna send you the template here on X.
Okay. Did you get the Spotify link?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll leave a 5-star review too, guys. So if you are on right now, guys, we are going to do a giveaway.
Yep.
A massive $1,000 Trump giveaway to all of you guys here, and we'll pick it here pretty soon.
$500 to 2 lucky winners.
$500 to 2 lucky winners. You guys ready for a giveaway? Should we do a little Trump giveaway for the culture?
Yeah, you can edit that if you want. Just make sure the picture with it.
Yep. Let me see, guys. Shall we do a Trump giveaway?
This is actually pretty. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Let's go, guys.
$1,000 Trump giveaway today. I mean, dude, this could be worth if it 10x's. It could be worth much more. Our audience deserves it. Our audience deserves it. We got 17,000, almost 18,000 people in here.
It's pretty
on
bullish.
a Sunday afternoon. Guys, for those that don't know, we do this live stream every single weekday, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Chat's going crazy when we announce the giveaway. So
let's go
ahead and announce it. I got to retype it because Twitter kind of changed it up, but go ahead and take over and I'll get this pinned up.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Just make sure you follow the rules. There's very specific rules. Just make sure to follow them because we don't want to pick a winner and then have to disqualify that winner because they didn't follow the rules. We've done it a few times. So make sure you guys are locked in right there. And yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And usually during the, the Monday through Friday, we cover like all things crypto. It's not just like meme coins. We cover everything. So you get filled in on the news. You know what the hottest plays are, like what the alpha is, how the market's doing, and pretty much all major news. And I guarantee you guys, this next year is going to be a wild time for crypto because we're going to get a lot of updates to just everything. So just make sure you guys are tapped in and getting that news. And I mean, it's going to be an exciting time if you think about it. Like, what happens with the SEC, right? What happens with Bitcoin and having some sort of reserve? What happens to all the pending cases with the SEC? Like, what does this mean for ISOs like HBAR and XRP and Stellar? Do they actually have an opportunity to change the financial system as a whole? Like, crypto is insane. And, meme coins getting a number, pretty much, I would say the altcoins were like really holding it down for the space, but meme coins revitalized. And this is good for all meme coins, the top meme coins. So very interesting to see like how the landscape is going to be like going forward. And I'm pretty pumped to be in crypto. And shout out to everybody who's been here and welcome to everybody who's new to here.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is now live, Rodney. Go to my Twitter account, guys. At Jake Gagan. It's the first tweet. I guess I can pin it up. Should we pin it up? Let's pin it up just for the culture. And that way we'll reach more people. But we are doing $1,000 Trump giveaway. $1,000. Look at this. So if you are on the live stream right now, guys, you are the first to enter. Maybe it's better luck. We're doing a massive Trump token giveaway. $500 to 2 lucky winners. That could be life-changing money, Rodney.
Absolutely.
All you have to do, it's very simple. I mean, imagine making $500 today, which could be worth $5,000 if it hits a $100 billion market cap. All you have to do, Rodney, is follow us on Twitter at Jake Gagan, at Crypto Journeys. Tag 2 friends in the comments. Like the post, guys, right here. Repost the post. And then follow us on Spotify and leave us 5-star review. So if you do miss our stream live on X, we do also go to Spotify. All you have to do, guys, is click following. Click that. Let's see. I'll unfollow. Follow. And then you can rate the show. Rate the show. Make it a 5-star. Hit submit. And that's all you have to do to enter to win $500 of Trump token. What a massive giveaway!
Not bad.
Audience is following today.
Yeah, and we've done so many giveaways on here, and a lot of the tokens that we've given away do some pretty good numbers. So I mean, we gave a guy $1,000 who lived in Malaysia, or what was it, like somewhere in East Asia?
In Bali, yeah, and I actually went there. Yeah, he won $1,000, and I mean that's life-changing money. But even this, dude, I mean, $500 of Trump on day 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is this worth in 10 years? What is this worth in 20 years?
Yeah,
I saw a pretty good take on this as well. So that giveaway is now live. I saw a pretty interesting take on the Trump token. It's like, dude, I will never sell my Trump token. This is not what I said. They're like, I will never sell my Trump token. Imagine buying the George Washington token in 1776. I mean, dude, the blockchain's not going anywhere. Like, what does the Trump token look like? Who could be one of the most iconic presidents in the world? What does this look like in 100 years, 200 years, 300 years?
Yeah. exactly. I mean, blockchain technology is still relatively new, right? Since 2009, where we're new in the grand scheme of things. It's really young technology. Big deal to just being on crypto in general. And I do think that winning an election, then losing an election, then winning it again, and never going away, it's absolutely insane for Trump. Shout out to Jakey in the chat. Is that the actual Jakey or no? Or is that Soul Jakey?
Yep.
That's
the fucking legend. Soul Jakey, you want to join us on the stream?
Yeah, pop in, legend.
I'm going to send you a link if you want to come in. We're giving away $1,000. I need to get him on. Let me know. I'm trying to get a banner going. Giving away $1,000 in Trump.
Yeah.
To 2 lucky winners.
Get me up here. I want to rant. Oh, what does Jakey got to say? Jakey, let's hear it, baby.
I'm going to send him a link. Does that work? Yeah, that does work. I got you, Jake. 1 second. Rodney, can you handle 2 Jakes on a fucking stream, boys?
That's too many Jakes. I just realized that. No, I don't know. It's a lot of Jakes.
All right, Jakey, I'm gonna send it to your Twitter account, eh? He's my Canadian brother, eh? I think I met Soul Jakey twice now. Yeah, I met him twice. I met this Chad at a UFC fight, eh?
How about the UFC fights last night? Pretty good.
Banging.
Bangers, bro.
Marab's a different animal, bro.
Different. Mutant. Crazy mutant.
Check your Twitter account, Jakey. Marab's animal, Islam. I mean, that went exactly how we thought it was going to go. And then that Yuri fight was fucking legendary.
Woo! What a banger, yeah.
Legendary. All right, this is already going viral, but if you didn't know, guys, we are doing a $1,000 giveaway. $1,000 giveaway.
Trump's breaking out.
Trump token. $500 to 2 lucky winners. All you have to do is follow us. So this is pinned to my Twitter account, guys. We'll probably announce the winner tomorrow on our live stream at 11 a.m. Actually, Rodney, I think that we're going to do a Trump live stream. We might switch it up a little bit. We're going to announce it here pretty soon.
Yeah, for sure.
But almost 20,000 people in the stream. This is wild. This is definitely our most watched stream, guys. And everyone should know that we do this every single weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's bring in our boy, Soul Jakey. Soul Jakey, how we doing, brother?
How you guys doing?
Chilling, bro. What are your thoughts, man? This is fucking wild.
We got an echo.
Yeah, do you have headphones or turn down just a bit?
Exactly. Let me,
I think you muted yourself. Talk.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. And it's better. Yep. All good.
Yep.
So what's your thoughts, bro? I saw you tweeting about it. I see you. Obviously, first off, you are a Solana bull. You called this shit at $8. You're, in my opinion, you're like one of the most influential people in the Solana ecosystem, partnered with Phantom, all this shit. Trump launches on Solana. First off, how big is that for Trump to launch on Solana?
Yeah, I mean, we chose Solana and we won forever. I mean, you don't get a better endorsement than the president of the United States. For the longest time, our biggest enemy, I think, overall to the crypto industry has been the United States government. And so to get the endorsement from Trump to launch his meme coin on Solana, Solana's the chosen one. All shade, no shade to Ethereum, but it was just, it's the Solana cycle. And you know what? Let me tell you something. 9 out of 10 times I'm wrong. But I really like to go for I'm really wrong or I'm really right. And so I've talked my shit a little bit over the past couple of days. Job's not finished, but it feels good to be really right about something, especially when you poured the last 3 years into one part of the internet. Feels good.
Absolutely. Bro, I didn't know, dude. You know what's so funny is I fucking have watched your content with the Nelk boys back in Canada at the Best Buy or wherever that was. I can't believe that's you. Like, so how'd you go from there to cryptocurrency?
That's crazy, dude. Yeah.
I watch your shit and tell people about that because you had some wild ass pranks going on with the Nelk boys like what, 6-8 years ago?
Whoa, really? I didn't know that.
Bro, I used to watch it. In 2021, I got like this huge Nelk boy fad. Like not fad. I was like just watching all their old shit. It was like 4 or 5 years old then. They did some wild pranks at Starbucks, Walmart's, Best Buy. And I watched Soul Jakey on with the Nelk boys. But tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it started through skateboarding. Like skateboarding culture is like heavily intertwined with Jackass and the Dudesons. And Steve-O had always been like kind of an inspiration, a role model to me. And I wanted to follow in his footsteps. And I realized I wasn't going to get sponsored or go pro for skateboarding. Like I wasn't good enough. And so I started going in the direction of the party route, doing the stunts, doing the pranks. And at the time on YouTube, I don't know if people are, YouTube OGs, but Vitaly and Roman Atwood and these pranksters were popping off. They had millions of followers. They were the first real, idea of substance to like what a YouTuber is and that you can make money from doing this crazy stuff. And so that was kind of the inspiration for me, like starting to do the pranks and the stunts. And so I'd been doing that for a few years, and Nelk was on the come up. I think at the time of when we did our first collaboration, they were only at like 600K on YouTube, but they were local. They were only like 2 hours away from my house. And so I remember for a while there was a summer where I was like emailing Steve-O, the Dudesons, and Nelk at the time, almost like every single week, like, hey, would love to collab. Like I was super like on it. I was DMing them on Instagram. And then I started getting on World Star for some of my stunts. And I think Kyle had picked it up. And yeah. And then he DM'd me. He's like, let's do something together. And so we did the first grocery store one. It popped off. People really liked the collaboration, 2 Canadian groups doing shit together. And yeah, we did a few more videos. We did the Superstore one, which was super viral. The Best Buy one went pretty, viral in terms of YouTube. And then at one point in 2019, I was signed to Full Send. It was me and Steve will do it.
Unfortunately, wow. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, things didn't really work out. They didn't kind of go the way I guess both sides of the fence had hoped, or both sides of, myself and Nelk. And yeah, that was kind of like the story of me and Nelk, and I've been creating content on the internet since.
I had no idea. Yeah, it's wild. Well, it's good that it didn't work out because you are the face of Solana, and you're probably making more money now than you would have there. But let's get back into crypto. I got to ask you. So when you saw this tweet go out, what crossed your mind? Were you streaming? I saw like your first tweet. Like I fucking missed it. Were you on a stream?
Yeah. So I was doing the Motherland stream. Iggy's got a cool platform, a casino. I was on stream with Gigi. And in the middle of the stream, we had seen it at like 5 billion at like the time of like checking Twitter and everything.
No.
And but we didn't have, all 3 of us that were there, since we were in the middle of the stream, didn't have time to like do our research on whether it was legit or not. It seemed kind of far-fetched in the moment, like within the 5 minutes I had to think. And so like I didn't have time to sit there and be like, well, 5 billion, obviously you want to go in with size to some degree, because how high can it really go? And is it a LARP? Of course it was not a LARP. I get home later and it's at, 13 billion. I'm like, it's got to be the top. And so that's why I came in the comments here and I was like, I got to rant, because listen, it's embarrassing, but I'm okay to be an open book and admit, but I've been completely sidelined to this trade, which, being someone that feels like they're heavily integrated on the Solana ecosystem, that's in touch with what's happening, it kind of sucks to miss the biggest PvE like event to happen on Solana, one of the biggest catalysts in terms of liquidity for meme coins and everything that we're doing today. But yeah, even last night, looking at that 35 bill, and I'm like, okay, again, if I'm going in here, I'm going in with crazy size, and I'm probably not sleeping and like overthinking, and you wake up and you see it hit 70 bill. But regardless, for the industry as a whole, the greater vision, this is a net positive. Like the liquidity that's going to flow into the coins that we hold currently, the repricing on those will be no joke. So nothing to be upset about, but of course it's like you have this like finer feeling of, damn, I really was sidelined and I really did mid-curve this while all my homies didn't. That sucks sometimes, but it happens.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, you were working, right? Yeah. You couldn't buy it, and I think a lot of people are going through that. I will give you credit because you have a better attitude. You're understanding. Hey, I missed this, but it's good for crypto. It's great for Solana. Your Solana bags are pumping, so you can't be upset.
Oh yeah,
and there will be more. And I've been telling people to be on the lookout. Like one of the tweets I've been saying is, make sure to have as much money as possible in your Solana Phantom wallet and on MetaMask for ETH, because there will be other drops. And I don't really like the celeb meta. I think a lot of them are scams. I'm not talking about like Mark Wahlberg or fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm talking about have money ready in case we get more S-tier launches like Donald Trump, an Elon Musk, Mr. Beast, a Dana White, a Joe Rogan, a UFC coin, president of El Salvador, president of Argentina. They all saw what happened, right? And dude, the president of El Salvador, he loves Bitcoin. And he's like, wait, I've been investing in Bitcoin. I've made like, $500 million. But if I launched a meme coin and they all love me, I can make billions. Same thing with Argentina. I mean, dude. So yes, you didn't get this one on the head, but there will be more to come. And I will be honest though, I think that we are still pretty early to this. I mean, 14 billion. Yeah. All we have to do is look at the the meme coin space. Like without a doubt in my mind, I think that on about 3 hours in, I think it was at a $2 billion markup. I go, Trump will flip Pepe, Trump will flip SHIB, Trump will flip Dogecoin, and Trump will be the first meme coin to $100 billion market cap. I still think that's true. So even though you are sidelined, like I still think 13 billion is early. I mean, you might get a better opportunity, especially with the inauguration, but who knows if the inauguration goes bullish for crypto. I mean, there's no reason this won't be trading at 28 billion, 30 billion, 40 billion pretty soon.
No,
yeah, we saw a comment. What do you mean that it's breaking out? You said something about it's breaking out or it's ready to pump. I just saw a comment you left in the chat.
Was that my comment?
I think you said something about Trump getting ready to pump.
No, I know. I was just saying, let me rant a little bit, and then
maybe that was another comment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think about the inauguration? Do you think we have a little bit of a cool off after? You think we continue to, go parabolic? What are your thoughts on this? Could be a huge buy the rumor, sell the news since he got elected on November 5th.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to decide. Because like with what Jake just mentioned as well, like this is not me admitting, I guess, defeat or the top of the Trump coin. But I guess for me, I'm like, well, in terms of exposure that I want to provide to meme coins that I'm already in or ones that are on dips, it's like I'm looking at them like I'm trying to decide whether I want to put my capital towards the dips and like the coins that have already like kind of been established and are obviously oversold at this point because of the liquidity that has been vacuumed into Trump. In terms of the inauguration, I don't know. I've hopped on a few phone calls today because I'm trying to get a gauge on what that looks like, because I was thinking about even like quote unquote top blasting Trump coin, and then I went back on that and I was like, you know what, I'm going to throw some into MLG. I'm going to throw some into the coins that I'm already in that are kind of like on this like generational dip. So I wish I could sit here and be like, this is what I think and this is why I think this, but truthfully, I have no idea. In history repeating itself, you would think this would be kind of a sell the news event and then we kind of chop for a bit, if I'm not mistaken. But the last 48 hours, I don't think anybody could have, I guess, fully 100% guessed that all of this would transpire the way it did. So there's a lot of unanswered questions that I have in my own head of like, well, who knows? Trump comes out and he makes 50% of his speech about Bitcoin and the reserves, or I'm betting on Trump saying Solana at least 10 times now that his meme coin, and to Trump's mind, that's his cryptocurrency, lives on Solana. So it's really tough. It's hard to, I think I'm going to take today to really think through of like, okay, how do I want to approach this?
Yeah. I think, at the end of the day, man, it's like he already is betting so big on crypto. He's the president.
Yeah.
He controls the SEC. He's not going to get in trouble. I think that he like right now, when you associate cryptocurrency, you associate it with Donald Trump. Like he's kind of the godfather of cryptocurrency. He's the one leading us here. He's so competitive. He wants us to go higher. I think in his inauguration speech, which will probably be an hour and a half long, he will mention cryptocurrency. He will mention bringing it here in America and building it here in America. He'll probably mention a strategic Bitcoin reserve. He might mention 0% capital gains tax. I don't think he'll ever mention the word Trump token.
No. Yeah.
Just because it's, you technically, like, I don't think they'll ever talk about it. You don't need to, right? I don't think, he's happy. We all know he's the boss. I don't think he'll mention it, but it could go one or two ways. But just based off how we saw the crypto industry accept Donald Trump back in November when he won, right? And the money that flooded into the markets when he won, I think that him getting into office is actually like he made it into office, right? Like he's in and he's going to do some good stuff for cryptocurrency.
Do you think him actually entering office, the inauguration, is a bigger catalyst than him winning the election in November? Because I remember that day very like specifically, where every single bag that I held, no matter what it was either reaching all-time highs or 80%, 90% up. So what do you guys envision? Like, is it a similar to that, or do you think it's more subpar than that?
Yeah, so what I think is, I think there could be some sort of cool off, but also he controls the catalyst. Like, what does he do for the space? Like, how many, like executive orders does he just knock down? Does he free Ross Ulbricht day one? What does he do? Does he start to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve? Like, and you can set these catalysts like where we never get like a massive, you know what I mean? Like he has the power to just make the market send just by saying things or, just talking to different people. So it's interesting, like we don't have like one date where he's not going to talk about crypto again. So
yeah, I think he does free Ross Ulbricht on day one. And I think it is an interesting question. I think they're so different, right? Like one of them is like, hey, crypto is saved. For me personally, that's bigger.
For sure. Yeah.
Crypto is saved. On November 6th, crypto was saved because we were going down. Like crypto, I honestly think might have been dead in America. Like me and Rodney were talking about moving to Dubai. I'm like, dude, we're going to get like, what can you do in America? Right. So crypto was saved. I think that's probably bigger, but now he actually has 4 years to implement what he was talking on. And dude, Donald Trump he's a competitive guy. He's a winner and he's going to do a lot for cryptocurrency. You heard David Sachs, right? I don't remember the exact quotes, but he's like, the war on cryptocurrency is over. We're now entering the golden age. He said it at the crypto ball on Friday night.
Well, a lot of crypto people did donate to Kamala Harris, so I don't think it would have been dead, but we definitely would have been getting the same kind of sentiment.
With Gary Gensler, dude, I mean, like they had a war on cryptocurrency. Like
for sure.
Now that's over.
Well, so not on Bitcoin, but yeah,
you can't say dead. I wouldn't say dead, but I would say suppressed in America, and it would push innovation out elsewhere. And now people are going to be rewarded to come to America and build.
I have a question too, and I'd like to hear your guys' thesis on it, because one thing that is mentioned a lot over the course of like, I guess the last year is that you have 4 to 6 months to retire your bloodline and change, your life forever. Right. Yeah. And sure, I agree in the aspect of like, of course, there's going to be times where volume is higher in the trenches. There's going to be more runners and maybe there is like a 6 month period where that takes place and that's where the highest volume is. But the idea of like these cycles, like does Trump being in office for the next 4 years, does that change the way the bear market approaches and the bull market like continues? Like are the cycles, longer awaited now? Are they more drawn out, or is the next 4 years just the golden bull and we're in a bull market for the next 4 years? What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, we don't know as of right now, but sitting here today on January 20th, before Trump's done anything in cryptocurrency, I would say we're still in a 4 year cycle. I would say we still hit all-time highs in 2025. I would say we still go into a bear market 2026, 2027. And then as Donald Trump's ending his term, we pumped to higher highs, right? But we're going to go higher than we ever went before, depending on what he does. And then when we go down, we're not going to have a $15,000 Bitcoin again. We're not going to have a $900 ETH. It'll probably be a $55,000 Bitcoin and a $2,000 ETH, right? So our lows are going to be much higher. But then again, you don't know what he does. If he does have a strategic Bitcoin reserve and that influences El Salvador, Argentina, China, Russia to do the same, we might never see prices like this again. So you don't know. I do tend to lean on the 4 year cycle, which isn't bad because he'll still be in office at the end of 4 years when we do go back up for the next bull run. But it just depends on what he and his administration do.
Yeah, and a big thing is like we're in uncharted territories. Like this is insane. Bitcoin, especially it all started with the ETFs, really, right? And BlackRock going from it's a Ponzi scheme, it's a scam to the most successful ETF in history. So that's huge. And it's kind of hard to tell like what these cycles are going to look like if crypto actually becomes, especially Bitcoin, store of value, digital gold, whatever, but XRP and other blockchain technologies actually become like a part of like our structure. It's strange. I definitely would though, like be cautious of massive dips, black swan events, and those sorts of things. But for me, it's kind of hard to see us play out the same 4 year cycle, over and over again when we're just in different times right now.
Yeah. I think like a lot of takes as well come from what's it called when something happens that's very catastrophic and you have like PTSD.
PTSD, yeah.
I think people have PTSD from you just look at
FTX.
Yeah,
2022.
2022. Luna and FTX in the same year, and FTX, especially like for someone like me that. And listen, I don't think anybody should be a chain maxi. So don't listen to what I'm saying. Sure. I've chose the stubborn route, but it has played in my favor, and I'm gonna take that edge. But like,
you not own any ETH? You not own any ETH?
No, I own a little bit, but I have it. Like, I'm so stubborn to the point where it's like I knew about MOG. I had seen the Pepe trade and I faded because it was on Ethereum and I had no interest in even like using my MetaMask or I don't know, maybe Phantom was introduced at that point with Ethereum. I'm not sure, but pure like stubborn on my end in terms of like fading known narratives on other chains, but it is what it is. But as a Solana maxi, the FTX thing was like brutal. Like I think
I was going to ask you about that. What were your thoughts on that whole situation?
First off, when did you get in? Like, when did you first get Solana? And then walk us through 2022.
Yeah. So in the grand scheme of like crypto, I'm a novice. I got into crypto through NFTs. I heard about them. 2021 was I identify it as a very transitional year for me. I kind of was like, I had a negative sentiment around content on the internet. TikTok had just popped up. I was mid-curving it. I didn't really get it. And so I kind of like took a break for a bit. And I stopped partying. I stopped drinking, all of that too. So I was looking for new hobbies. And so I was listening to podcasts. I was toying with the idea of like starting a podcast, whatever. And then I was listening to the Mom's Basement podcast with Keemstar and FaZe Banks. Like I was just skimming through different types of podcasts. And that's the one where Banks was talking about his CryptoPunk purchase. He was talking about NFTs, and the way he had described them was very similar to the like gaming niche, the gaming industry back in like when you would trick shot and snipe on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. There was like very similarities in terms of culture and the way that you approached even Twitter and social media. And so I inevitably started buying NFTs on Ethereum. I didn't have a lot of money at the time, and I'm a very hands-on learner, so I didn't do any due diligence on how ETH operates. So I was losing a ton of money on gas fees. The UI of MetaMask, I'll stay to this day, is like it's not even like when you use Phantom. Yeah, like when you use Phantom, you use MetaMask. It's like a different fucking ball field. And so the UI of MetaMask sucked. I didn't get it. And then someone told me about an NFT mint, like a hyped one that was happening on Solana, like in a Discord. And I was like, well, I don't know what Solana is, but what do I do? So I made a Phantom wallet. And I was like, all right, cool. This is already exponentially better than my experience over on Ethereum already. And I haven't even used the chain. And then I did the first mint. The NFT was directly in my wallet instantly. I didn't have to wait for this like fucking time period where I'm stressing about whether I got it or not. And there was no gas fee. Like I didn't have to worry. If my transaction didn't go through, I didn't lose $300 on a fucking gas fee. So there is where what kind of sparked with me was like, all right, I love the idea of NFTs. I hated it on Ethereum. There's no way that this is how it should be. Everything was solved with Solana. And that's where it clicked, where it was like, all right, I'm not going to touch anything else. Solana's cool. Once you like dive in with the community, the kind of counterculture a little bit, where it's like, we're the underdog, we're for the poors. It's fun. It's like got that Roaring Kitty GME thing where it's like, let's beat Ethereum. And yeah, that's how I got my start on Solana. And I think like early on, I seen opportunity in the landscape where there wasn't a lot of video content. No one was showing their face. And so I was sitting here like, well, that's what I did. How can I bring this into the space and monetize it better than I did in Web 2? Because no one else is fucking doing it. And that's what I worked on, the first, up until now. But yeah, and then FTX comes along, a whole year later. And this is the first time I've made any type of substantial money, in the six figures, like area, all that. And so like, I'm feeling good. I'm like, damn, I spent 10 years over in Web 2 or whatever and have nothing really to show for it monetarily, because like the nature of my content and brands didn't want to work with me and getting delete, whatever. And so I'm sitting here being like, damn, like I finally found a way to monetize this and prove to people that I can make this a fucking living, this video content ideation on the internet. And then FTX happens. And I'm holding all this in Solana. All I'm doing is stacking Solana from 200 all the way to, when it was around 50, 40 or whatever it was before FTX. And then FTX happens and I watch basically all my portfolio disintegrate to whatever it was. Yeah. And you know what though? It sucked, but it was also like, it was almost a moment of like, all right, cool. Like now I have to go like 3 times as hard. And like, I came to the conclusion that the fundamentals and the logistics of Solana, the community, that was all the same. The only difference was that SBF had gambled and he lost. And so now the price is different. And that's all that it is, right? And so that was the terms that I came with. And from that point on, I was like disciplined to like, listen, I'm convicted in this. I think Solana changes the internet. I think it's the future. I think Tony and Raj are some of the biggest gangsters to ever touch the internet. And so that's all it really took. And haven't sold, a Solana coin. And,
crazy.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, dude, a lot of people probably would have given up and like, switched up, but you doubled down, went twice as hard. And good for you. It paid off because Solana really is like one of the best blockchains. I've always been like, I've never been a maxi. I've been on ETH. When Soul started popping off, I got on Soul. When Sui started popping off, I got on Sui. Try to find the first movers on all the different blockchains. But yeah, to each his own. And I'm sure like your Solana community thanks you for it. I do want to talk about a token on Solana. I aped in, I think, a little bit because of you, a little bit because of FaZe Banks. I'm just in ape mode. MLG, what is it? Why are we bullish? I did buy a nice, generous bag, but walk us through it. What is it? Currently trading at a $66 million market cap today. Why do you like it?
Yeah. So, funny enough, I'll try to keep this like as short as possible, but I found it around like, you know, 1 million or 2 million, 3 million in that range. And I started buying. And like my thesis on it was that if you were a gamer at any point in time, you played Call of Duty, you played Halo, you were in Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, you know what the culture and nostalgia that brings to you, the emotional like aspect that brings to you. And so like for me, I'm sitting here, there's 3 billion gamers in the world. If we're betting on, you know, the crypto industry reaching masses to a new level, right? In terms of like this cycle, like the cultural like similarities between gaming and crypto is just so similar. And so a coin that represents that type of culture, gaming, all of it, nostalgia, is MLG. Like you think of Major League Gaming. There wasn't really a coin that kind of fit with that and was like, you know, harping on the 360 no scope, the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. And so it just resonated with me. And so like, that was my thesis, was like, gamers are going to come in. There's already gamers here. It just needs the proper eyes. It has, you know, all the legs. It just needs someone like FaZe Banks to recognize it and platform it. And so for me, I was like, I'm going to be right about it or I'm going to be wrong. Like my thesis was always correct, but sometimes things that just make total sense just don't get the right eyes. That's the way life works. Like sometimes you just don't get that catalyst and it doesn't work out. But it ended up, you know, kind of working out. And funny enough, the team, like one of the guys that CTO'd it, he DM'd me and he's like, hey, like I'm from I won't say his location, but I'm from Canada, like, you know, an hour away from me. It's funny enough, like I had met your mom. This is going to sound weird for a second, but I had met your mom like a week ago because my mom and like my family friends, like that I grew up with, their daughter is dating him. And he's like, yo, I'm actually like the CTO dev
Crazy
of MLG. And I'm like, there's no fucking way. And then my mom had like texted me the day before. I guess I hadn't read it or whatever. And she had said, hey, like someone's trying to reach out to you in the crypto space. Apparently he's got a cryptocurrency that he wants to talk to you about. It's Mac's boyfriend or whatever. And I was like, holy shit, that guy just DM'd me. Like, so there was like all these like kind of weird things that happened. And I was like, yo, I'm riding with this thing. Like I know the homie, you know, through mutuals, didn't get the insider on whatever it was I had already bought, but he was there. And yeah. And then, like I said, the thesis with the right eyes and it makes sense. And obviously it's on one of the, you know, a dip currently with everything else because of the like vacuum that the Trump coin has been. But yeah, sorry, long kind of tangent, but.
No, it's good. And yeah, I mean, it's on a little bit of a dip, but
you did you play some Halo 2, Jakey, back in the day? I played a lot of Halo 2, buddy.
I hate admitting that I wasn't massive on Halo. I did play a little bit of it, but my parents got me a PS3 for like my 10th or whatever 11th birthday, and Halo was Xbox. Like if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Halo ever.
You're right.
Yeah. So like I kind of, when I would go over to my like best friend, like childhood best friend's house, he'd always play Halo. So I played a little bit of Halo 2 and stuff. But yeah, I was mainly like Call of Duty to like its core. Like Call of Duty arguably is like what introduced me to the internet and creating content on the internet, to be honest.
Yeah, when I was growing up, Major League Gaming was like in high school. I'm a little older, was huge, and everybody was playing Super Smash Brothers, Melee, or Halo 2. And I actually had some guys at my school who had a pretty decent Halo team, and they would go to competitions. Never got to the top, but you know, just glory days, man. Those are the good days.
Dude, those are the days that you just like never forget. Like I even just think of like when I was in grade 9 or whatever year it was, and come home from school, it's snow outside, and the first thing I'm doing is hopping on Call of Duty, and I'm playing it all the way until I go to bed, go to school the next day, and do that over and over again. And like those are days you just don't forget. And I'm a very sentimental and nostalgic person, so like an emotional aspect to any coin that you can resonate with is like super important in terms of growing conviction, and that's where mine comes from.
Well, that's why Pepe is so big. It's because, you know, I always say I'm like a broken record, but it's a meme older than Bitcoin. You know, Pepe was part of like 4chan, Reddit culture, you know, YouTube, and you know, 2006 election with Donald Trump and the Keck and the rare Pepes and all kinds of shit. Like that's why Pepe resonates with so many people, you know, because it's just a good meme.
100%. Yeah, it's obvious, and like I said earlier, I had seen that trade to a degree, and faded it because of
happens. Yeah,
it does happen. Pepe has been a sender, but I like MLG too. And honestly, just the people that are talking about it. Sometimes all it takes is someone like FaZe Banks, who's a gamer, to tweet to his 2 million followers on X, and he's been bull posting it pretty consistently. And also, I think he did like a 3-minute Instagram story. on Instagram as well. So yeah, a lot of things are taking a dip, but there's one token that's hit all-time highs this morning. Although Trump did suck a lot of liquidity out of Solana, Unicorn Fart Dust, all-time high, over 400 million. I believe that you had the developer on your stream not long ago. Tell us about Unicorn Fart Dust. Why do you think it's going to be a $1 billion plus token?
Yeah, so shout out to Gigi. She like set that interview up. She caught this early at like 3 million on stream, and has played, I would say, has played a key role in like the success of the token, just in terms of helping out Ron where he needed it and like directing Ron, because he was completely brand new. But it's like it's got a very like Roaring Kitty type feel to it, simply because it's the story's unique. There's been a lot of times we've had celebrities or people, whatever, come into crypto, they create a token, they extract as much as possible, they take home millions of dollars, and that story has been told a blivian amount of times. Whereas with Ron, it's this innocent guy in his basement that was already streaming on YouTube to an audience for like gold trading, like gold and silver trading, and so he did this as like kind of an experiment, in terms of like putting his hand into crypto, and he's just been so wholesome ever since. It's like when you can look at someone and he wouldn't hurt a fly. Like you can just resonate with them. Like you want them to be like successful. You want to root for them. And just the storyline and the way he's gone about the narrative on his streams, he's got the beans. He doesn't refer to them as coins. He refers to them as beans. So he's got this jar of beans. He's got the MoonPay sponsor. Like everything just around him is like, how can you not want this guy to win? And why would you not want to be a part of the movement? It's like, you don't want to be sidelined to things like this. And so even with me, I'm not even in a position where I'm sized into the point where if this does go to $1 billion, it doesn't, like in my situation, everybody's situation is different, but it doesn't change my situation. It's simply that I wanted exposure because I want to be able to celebrate with Ron. And I guess there's a monetary aspect there where it's like, okay, at least I'm a part of the community, in terms of holding some. So yeah, I don't know.
I like it, dude. Honestly, like a gold, silver YouTuber, he comes into crypto to make it like kind of a joke, and it just picks up and sends. And I was in his live stream last night. I top blasted it. I thought not even anymore. Last night it was like 290. I bought in, and he was on a live stream, and he has so many people in there. His energy's so good. He's just a nice guy. I'm like, I could see him being a viral meme and like one of the bigger players in this space this cycle. So I like it. UFD. Rip it.
Yeah, and that's like the meme coin culture. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's funny, like it all started from him saying like just unicorn fart dust, make an example out of meme coins and crypto. That's like the meme coin culture. So it's only right that thing happened,
Yep.
Exactly. And it's like the guy's got, he doesn't have a crazy amount of supply, but he's got enough where he's got $1 million in his Phantom wallet or something crazy like that. And if you go on the chart, it's like he's so like kind of new to it and like naive, like, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's like, I'm saying in a good way, but he's so naive that he's using that wallet that he created a token on to buy more. So if you go to the chart, every now and then you see a dev buy that's like $100, $1,000, $100.
Oh man,
it's like, dude, he's just a gangster. Like, are you kidding me? Like, he's adding, like, so I don't know. The storyline is just like, it has the legs, the name, the person behind it, the story, the narrative. Like, what else could you really want, and not financial advice, but like, that's just how I see it.
Yeah. Strong community too. I see UFD everywhere.
Yep. Really, really good community. Here's a funny one with when it comes to Trump. Dave Portnoy. I officially bought $500,000 of Trump coin. This was yesterday at 5 p.m. Why? Because I have FOMO OSC, which is fear of missing out on shit coins. His entry price was $24.80. It's currently at $69.
Oh yeah.
And then for those asking, I bought it on Kraken FX. They probably were like, "Hey, here's $500K."
Sponsors.
Yeah, I think they sponsor him or whatever.
But here's 500 racks. I just woke up, checked Trump coin. I'm up over 200% since I bought it yesterday. Sold it, made a quick milli. Probably gonna put it on the bills tonight. I love Trump's America. Now I'm going back to dude. Trump's America. We're so fucking back, Jakey. I know you're Canadian. Baby. We might need to get you fucking married to a nice little fucking American girl here if you like Americans. But Trump's America is different, bro. Trump's America is hitting different.
They got Pierre up there. That guy's a fucking Chad. Hopefully he wins.
Or me. But you know what? I'll be happy with Pierre as well.
I think Jakey's running, Rodney.
I've been paying a lot of attention to Canadian politics lately, and LePierre guy, man, I love that fucking Chad. You know what I mean? You guys need a guy like that up there. You know,
we need someone like him. I'm not going to sit here and I have a lot to learn in the political field, but it's no secret. I think universally 90% of Canadians can agree that Canada, as it stands today, is an embarrassment because of, you know, the policy, not even the policies, just even if you even just take Trudeau as a person and his like philosophy on life.
Strange man, yeah.
This is strange. There's a reason why his wife divorced him. He's a piece
fake.
of shit.
He's fake,
yeah,
you know?
He's fake, and his whole demeanor just sucks. And so you need someone like Pierre. When you got Donald Trump coming around, like a strong like leader, and he has the ability to bully Trudeau the way he did and basically say, listen, we want to whatever. We want to make it, you know, a state.
Yeah.
And he resigns the next day. It's like, well, that just shows the energy that Trudeau had. The minute someone can come in and kind of boss him around a little bit, he has to fold. So either me or Pierre, I think would be great for Canada.
I agree. I want to bring up an interesting take here. So obviously Donald Trump has had the most successful launch in crypto history. He's very famous, right? Probably the most famous man on the planet, the most Googled man on the planet, obviously a billionaire on paper. What's your thoughts on Andrew Tate now? I mean, he has done everything in his power to become this crypto guru. I think he's launched about 6 or 7 different meme coins that might not have a market cap over $50 million. He even went on the Thread Guy podcast. Here's a look at his daddy token, currently under $50 million.
After shitting on us for a long time.
He's a self-proclaimed billionaire, has millions of followers. To not have a meme coin over $50 million, what's your take on that? Has Andrew Tate lost his power, especially when it comes to cryptocurrency?
You know what? The thing about Andrew Tate, too, is it's not like I would never say, like, before crypto, all in all, like, I wouldn't say I'm a massive Andrew Tate fan, but I have respect for just him as a conversationalist, even. Like, the way that he is able to debate. His debate with Piers Morgan was, regardless, you could hate on him, misogyny. Like, it was a good debate. Like, he put up, like, good counters. In terms of him in crypto, it's kind of like one of those things where it was kind of exciting at first because self-proclaimed like most influential man when you look on Google for whatever year that was. Obviously, he's got to have some motion, but I think, and then he shit on crypto or whatever, so I guess there's like the hypocrisy. But now I just think he's used up all of his motion by like pumping and dumping on people and like taking the completely wrong approach as a shitbag like they normally do. Like at first it was like, oh, maybe whatever, but then he's like completely gone the route of like, there's nothing really of substance with him here in crypto. It's been purely extractive in terms of the live stream the other day. Yeah. It's embarrassing. I don't know. Like, I think the most influential man, when you look at people like Trump and whatever, and Andrew Tate's been in the same rooms and conversations with Elon Musk and Trump and stuff like that. And he's diluted his influence so much, especially within the crypto space, that, he's got a coin that he has been supporting or on and off for the last 6 months is sitting below 50 mil. It's like, you got no motion. You used it all up.
When he hit the scene, he blew up. Obviously, a lot of people said it was because, just his, you could say Ponzi scheme, but I think it's because his message really resonated with a lot of people. And at the time, people viewed that as hate speech, and of course, he got massively banned everywhere, which, in my opinion, only made him more popular. But since then, the whole Benny situation, that whole like weird Pepe meta like time when people were just, launching meme coins. That's when he really came out and said, dorks and losers and all those sorts of things about crypto. And now that's like his thing. So it's interesting to see him eat his words. And it's really cringy watching his live streams and just watching him. He's not a degen. He's not like us. He's just not.
No, so, I think he did get in crypto early, but he shit on crypto, calling us dorks, nerds, NFTs. Nothing's ever going to happen. These guys don't know what it takes. Crypto starts getting hot. He becomes the crypto KOL. And it's just funny to see him switch up a little bit, which now he sees that Donald Trump becoming president's hot. He wants to be president. But it's just funny. The self-proclaimed most Googled man on the world, billionaire, has launched 8 different meme coins, and none of them are above a $50 million market cap. Totally lost his power in the crypto space. Still funny, still very interesting guy. Has me blocked on X. I don't know why.
For a while, over a year.
But yeah,
that's sick,
I think
though. It's cool.
I think that he definitely lost his power. If he needs
think
some help, he
you
should
didn't
reach out
even say
to us
anything.
three. We could probably
You
help him out.
Yeah, that'd be a sick stream. You didn't even say anything bad about him. I think you're just saying something like complimentary and he just banned you or blocked you. Crazy.
I have no idea, man. Probably an emotional guy. I probably talked some shit to him, but I still think he's a cool guy. You know, he's obviously a great marketer. But this is actually breaking news, gentlemen. President Donald Trump has officially laid the wreath. I guess we do this at the tomb.
That's a crazy. I have a buddy who actually does that job. The
tomb of the unknown soldiers.
Yep. Crazy job, bro. Got to be squared away.
This is just inauguration ceremony. It looks cold and fucking rainy there.
Yeah.
Vance as well. Vance is a fucking Chad. Absolutely love them. Let's take a look one more time at Trump token, and then we can wrap it up. We have 25,000 people on stream, which is popping. I guess Trump token is in. We should let everybody know that we are doing. I would have put you in this if you came on 2 minutes before, but we are doing a giveaway for the Trump token, $500 to 2 lucky winners. Follow us here at Jay Gagan at Crypto Journeys. Tag 2 friends, guys. This is pinned to the top of my profile picture. So go ahead and enter the giveaway here if you would like. Trump token, pretty much been holding since we started the stream. And I started the stream at a $12 billion market cap. We're back up to a $13.59 billion market cap today. Inauguration tomorrow. It could be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Could be a massive pump. I'm going to lean, just because it's Donald Trump, to a massive pump. I mean, I don't really think that we're going to be dumping when he's about to be in office for 4 years, maybe a little bit. But like I just told, and this is what I just told Rodney, I hope it does dump, because I got in at a $300 million market cap, and I'm still waiting to get in more, maybe even at a $5 billion market cap. And I know that there's tens of billions of dollars that are waiting on the sideline to put money into this project. So I hope it does dump to a $5 billion market cap, because I do believe this is a token that will flip Dogecoin. And I do believe this is a token that will be the first $100 billion meme coin in the crypto space. There's no doubt about it in my mind.
Yeah. It's interesting, to see how the meme coin ranks amongst the big ones. Flipping Pepe, SHIB, right out of the gate. Doge is it's a tall task, but I'm here for it, baby. May the best token win.
I love
Absolutely, 100%. So, good stream, 13.59 billion. Jakey, when do you go? Like, do you have any time, or you just kind of just rip it?
You mean today?
I mean, when do you go live in general? You just do you have a set time, or you just kind of go live whenever?
Oh yeah, live. No, I am gonna go live today. I don't know what time. But yeah, I kind of just pick and choose a little bit. Every time I try to do the whole actual stream schedule, I'm never disciplined to it. Stuff happens. Like even tomorrow, I'm going to Turkey, and so it's I know I'm not gonna be disciplined to a stream schedule because of travel. So yeah, every night, whenever, I'll go live at some point today though.
I like that. Guys. Give Jakey a follow at Soul Jakey. We appreciate you coming on. Rodney, good shit.
Good
2-hour stream. We might even go live later, honestly, if there's any big updates. But we will see you guys. Thanks for coming on. Good luck. We'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Peace boys.